That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.tv. If you have the ESPN Unlimited plan, you'll get a $15 discount on the 2026 seasonal MLB.tv package. And if you don't, no problem. When you sign up for MLB.tv, you'll receive a 1-month free trial of ESPN Unlimited. Cancel anytime without losing your MLB.tv access. Get in on the action at stream.espn.com/MLBTV.
ESPN Unlimited auto renews at $29.99 per month after free trial unless canceled. Blackouts and other terms apply.
On eBay, every find has a story. Like if you're looking for a vintage band tee, not just any tee, the band tee. You wore it everywhere until your best friend stole it. Now you're on eBay, and there it is. Same tee from the same tour. The things you love have a way of finding their way back to you, especially on eBay. Where else can you find that mint trading card you searched everywhere for, or your first car, the one you wish you never sold? It has to be eBay. Shop eBay for millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
It is Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on for your Friday afternoon.
I'm a chivato.
The No Stress Sports Talk Express on this Friday, March 20th. What a night last night in Miami. Luka 60. That's 100 points over 2 days. LeBron a triple-double. Let's hear some of the sound from Johnny I.
Luka with Davion Mitchell on him. Luka puts up an impossible three, and it goes! Luka's got 58! And that could be the knockout punch.
Don't look now, but could the Lakers be championship bound? I know, an over-exaggeration, but it's Friday. Friday like a mug, like Marcellus used to say, huh?
I learned it from Greg.
Good. DeMarco and Travis will break it down. And Young D, producer DeAndre, plus producer Laura's here. The social team in the back and you. And yeah, of course we're going to do fun and frivolity on a Friday. Come on.
What they do at this particular taco stand is they put the meat on the tortilla and whatever else, and then they hand it to you unwrapped, and you go put all of the stuff that you want in it. You want cilantro and onion, you want pickled onions, you want lime, you want salsa. You get to put as much as you want in it, then you hand it back to them, and they wrap it up for us. Wonderful, wonderful operation.
Deal.
It's terrific.
Let's do it, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Yo, Friday afternoon right now.
Yeah.
Yo! What up, baby?
You guys are on one today. You brought a cake. Laura brought pizza. There's a lot going on here.
I think we should go out with a bang. DeAndre already started with the no sugar, right? How long you been no sugar?
It's been a month now.
Been a month.
Been a month.
You, man.
Okay, and you notice a difference?
I do, yes.
He looks the same, though.
He looks great.
You do look a little bit leaner now that I think about it. Have
Changed
you
the diet
lost
up a
weight?
little? I have.
How
Lost
much?
5 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
It shows. Okay, yeah. So this could be our.
I had a
Isn't that
bite.
what you do?
It was
Right
delicious.
before you go to rehab?
You just left the syringe and the rolled up dollar bill and the joints lying around, and now I got to feel like it's it's up to me to make a good decision. But
Yeah.
I did. I walked by and took a quick little bit. It was fantastic.
It's so good.
It was fantastic.
It's my wife's birthday cake. It's
happy birthday!
Happy birthday! It's her favorite cake is carrot cake, and it's
Good for her. Me too.
from Susie's Cakes.
Delicious.
And I love carrot cake.
Yep.
And from bite one, I said I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for good reason.
Yes.
It is absolutely delicious. Wilbert is here with us today as well. He's going to be part of our draft coming up in just a little bit. Little upset alert real quick. It's day 2 of the NCAA tournament. Utah State has a 7-point lead on Villanova with
Go
about
Aggies.
2.5 minutes to go. So the mid-major getting ready to knock off one of the legit heavyweights.
This is what I hate about March Madness.
You don't
But
like this?
I hate it when the underdog wins.
Do you really?
I really do.
By the way, I need 1 or 2 underdogs to win. What I don't need is a tournament full of underdogs going through.
Okay.
1 or 2 Cinderellas to keep it like, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like if it's just Utah State, awesome. If it's just that high point,
But if it's
awesome.
everybody,
But if half
yeah.
the field is mid-majors, what are we doing
I
here?
always feel bad for the favorite that loses in March.
Kentucky dodged a
and they
bullet
got to go
yesterday.
back to school, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel bad. I hate when they win.
DeAndre, are you on top of our Mason and Ireland bracket challenge?
I am.
I
yes.
thought that was you. Yeah,
Yes.
D-Money, that's you, right?
That's right, yes.
Yeah. So remember, DeMarco, that
Yeah.
whoever finishes last in that has to wear the
you-
not a tank top. What is it? What is it called?
Crop
top.
You two geniuses said yes to that.
He's in first place, and I'm in 4th. So
Okay.
we're doing okay
Doing all
so
right.
far.
well, one of you guys is really a genius. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Crop top.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last place guy. How many
Only-
people are in it?
Like 15 or 20.
And you know who's in last place right now?
Who's in last?
Our very own Greg Bergman.
That's funny.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
You were probably hoping to come in last so you could peacock your deal.
There's a moment when I signed up for it. I'm like, I wouldn't mind being in last place. Just to come up with a
come on.
You just picked all 16 seeds all the way to the Final Four. So who did you pick? You picked Houston?
I picked Houston, yes.
Yeah.
Why Houston? Oh, the coach.
I like Kelvin Sampson, and they got a really good team. They end up coming in second place in the Big 12 tournament, so I believe in Houston.
Of all college coaches, I think he might be, tell me if I'm wrong, the last of the most recognizable coaches.
Izzo's still around?
Izzo's still around.
Yeah. So
Calipari's still around.
Calipari's still around.
That's right, he is still bouncing around.
The guy at Kansas, Bill Self, is still around.
Bill Self.
Yeah.
Can I pick Bill Self out of a lineup?
Yeah, I think you could.
You think I could?
If I gave you three guys and said which one's Bill Self, I'd give you
I might not know, but
chance.
I would know that's a coach by that face.
You would know, like, he's got a very defining characteristic.
Okay, I would know.
Yes, he does.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Am I not wrong,
No, you're
right?
not wrong at all. Yes.
What's the characteristic?
Would you like to say it?
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me see if I can get it. Let me look him up.
Yeah, look him up first.
Let me look him up first.
We've been talking about it with Morales the other day.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Okay. Okay. I
Like,
got you.
The thing I was trying to talk Chris into getting.
Gotcha.
Bill Self, I believe, is currently.
Hey, he's doing
deploying
with
one.
that. He's doing the darn thing. He's doing the darn thing.
Yeah.
He's rocking it. There
Yeah.
you go. I can't tell.
That's one of those. Whoa. Okay. Well,
Wow.
we're just. I guess we're not going to talk about that. Pretty good basketball
How many
coach,
natties
though,
does
for
he
sure.
have? Bill Self?
One.
Does he have one? He has
recently
one
had
natty.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, how come he doesn't get the same heat as Arizona? Because Kansas gets a ton of talent.
They do.
That's a lot of talent
They
for
do.
one title, right?
They
Isn't that
do.
what you say about Arizona?
They're around it every year, though, it seems
Yeah,
like.
okay.
Yeah, Arizona, too. I picked Arizona to win it all this year, or more to the point, my
Did you?
dad did.
Okay. You let your dad pick?
My dad watches college basketball, like a lot of it.
That's
So
for a crop top. That's smart.
I called up my dad and I said, hey, here's the password. Go in here and knock yourself out and fill out a bracket.
And it's
for me."
working for you.
So far, so
top
good.
four, yeah.
What do
So
you
far,
think
so good.
Bill Self's winning percentage is?
Let me
Take a guess.
I'm going to say it's
because he can wear whatever he wants with this.
85,
A little bit lower.
80.
Just there.
Yeah.
79.
Yeah, okay.
79-1. Yes.
Yeah, no, they don't lose very often.
Not
And he's
at
been
all.
around for a minute.
That's
long
what I mean.
time.
That's a lot of wins with just one title. Is that it? One title?
I think just one. Have you been enjoying the tournament?
I have. I
Yeah.
do. It's fun. Like I said, wall-to-wall basketball is always fun. I told them before the show started, I think basketball players are the most graceful athletes on the planet.
It might be.
They are. I mean,
Yeah.
because they run, they jump, they do everything, and
Yeah.
it's amazing. So I just love watching basketball, period. But I just can't stand it when we're on upset watch.
Yeah,
I can't stand storming the court. I hate that.
I like storming the court,
Yeah.
and I like one or two, like I mentioned, and I like it. Like Siena yesterday nearly knocked off Duke.
Yeah.
But I want Duke to go through,
Now,
right?
see, I love that.
Yeah,
You thought you had him, huh?
I like that too. I like that. Oh, you think so? And then just whoop, take the rug out. And,
yes.
By the way,
and
Bill
there we
Self
go.
has two national.
Oh, he has two.
national
Okay,
teams.
that's
All
fair.
right.
Okay, yeah, there you
that's
go.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Daniel LaRusso. Get out.
It is a feel-good
Yes.
Friday today, DeMarco. I feel pretty good.
Good.
I
You should.
decided to dress casually today because it's 175 degrees outside, so I
right.
granted myself the shorts disposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, or dispensation, I should say.
Best I felt all week.
How just because?
Yeah, I just felt a little. Anybody else feel a little icky this week?
Yeah, it was a weird week.
Little week. Today, last night was the best night of sleep I had all week.
Me too.
So I feel great today.
Did you do anything different? Because I did.
Opened the windows, had every fan in the world.
Okay.
Slept like you sleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that helps.
Yeah, on top of the blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On your back?
Any way I could. Any way I could, yes. And threw everything in the washing machine when I left.
I went and watched a little basketball at my local spot last night and had a cheeseburger and fries and a few beers. That helped. Rode my bike home and then took a edible and knocked myself out. It's the best sleep I've had in I don't know how long.
Good for you.
And so I didn't know if you properly
I
greased the track.
I was just
did.
happy I made it to 5 a.m. I slept all the way through. I was so happy.
Doesn't happen very often.
No.
Witness the first ever Fanatics Flag Football Classic. That's tomorrow at BMO Stadium. Doors open at 11:30. Kickoff is at 1. Catch stars like Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and more in a high-energy flag football showdown, plus live entertainment and special appearances. Tickets are limited. You can visit Ticketmaster.com to claim yours right now. By the way, that's about as big as it gets. Brady, Burrow, and Hurts.
Everybody, okay, so they messed up a little. I was so interested in this. because they had me with the Logan Paul angle. He was talking trash to all these NFL stars.
Yep.
And they put a video out. Did you see him get shook by Saquon Barkley?
No, but I'm not surprised.
I mean, made him look like right. But that's all I needed to see.
Yeah.
I was going to wait and see that on game day, but you just put that out, so I don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah,
it wasn't even close.
Of course it's not. Saquon Barkley's a professional football player. He's a YouTube guy.
That's what I'm
what
saying.
are we talking about
here?
But
he runs his mouth as if.
But I don't like to give him credit for that.
Shook him. Like, wait, please see the video. It's hilarious.
If Saquon Barkley didn't, is the part that I would want. Because pro athlete turning a non-pro athlete inside out.
You remember pros versus
that's
Joes?
dog bites man stuff. Yeah, sure.
Rocker was out there.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Rocker. And they were touching him a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought he'd just mow him down.
Was it prime Rocker?
I
Or
don't think
aged
so.
Rocker?
Aged Rocker.
Yeah.
Way aged Rocker.
Saquon's not aged Saquon. This is vintage Saquon. This is peak Saquon.
And he made him look like that, too.
I'm sure it did.
Good for
I'm
Saquon.
sure it did. All right, let's get into what we saw with the Lakers last night. We were talking about, can they do it with their back? Didn't need to do it with the backups because everybody decided to play, and I loved it. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And at my family's carne asada, the food always matters. We love food around here. We're known as a foodie show. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. We actually had it last night. Where's some tacos? Amor Salsita is something special. Not only is it women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa made to share with the people you love. And even with your friends. You know, sometimes you don't love them that much. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything. Like I said, we put it on tacos yesterday. You can dip chips and even add a little spice to your drinks when you're entertaining. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, the mango habanero. Whether you like it mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspiration, visit amorsalsita.com. And the next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita. From our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
Your Lakers.
60 points for Luka Doncic.
Your season. Your home.
And some history for Luka Doncic as he becomes the first player since Kobe Bryant to score 60 points in a Lakers uniform.
Follow Luka Doncic, the Lakers, and every moment of the Lake Show.
Luka puts up an impossible three, and it goes! Luka's got 58!
On the home of the purple and gold.
ESPN LA.
The Loan Exchange is proud to introduce the Free Closer, a jumbo 30-year fixed loan up to $3 million. With no closing costs, you could save around $40,000 in fees like points and appraisals that many lenders charge on a $2 million loan. Today's 30-year Free Closer rate is 5.875% rate and APR. That makes refinancing simple. The only question is whether it lowers your payment without increasing your balance. And if rates drop again, you can do it again and save even more. Today's 30-year free closer rate is 5.875% rate and APR. If your mortgage rate is over 6%, it's a total no-brainer. Why pay to close a loan when you can exchange it for free at theloanexchange.com? NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. That's theloanexchange.com. Theloanexchange.com. To exchange higher payments for lower ones.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Can I ask you that on the air?
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you guys feel about smushing people's faces into cakes? You think that's funny?
It's not for me.
You're smiling. DeAndre's, you're not?
I don't do that, no.
Okay.
No?
As someone who grew up in a very Mexican household and that was a tradition, I hate it. And I told you we messed up somebody's nose in an ice cream cake. So
That's
yeah,
right.
No.
Is it a tradition in the Mexican household?
Oh my God.
Wilbert?
Yeah. Wilber's Latino.
It is?
Yeah.
To smash faces into cakes? Why?
He's Salvadorian, and he's like, yep.
What's the tradition?
You grab it.
I know, but what happens? Good luck? You get money? Or
No, man, it's embarrassing you.
That's it?
Yeah, you just
The
they
tradition is to embarrass the person.
they just want all the cake.
I just really like the fact that you did it on a frozen ice cream cake and someone got injured.
Okay,
that's just incredibly funny to me.
I did not do that. Somebody in my friend group did that. Sorry, Michael.
Like, why not
But,
smash
yeah.
their face into a cinder block at that point?
It
I mean,
pretty
it's
much
it's the same thing.
You know,
Just sweeter.
I'm not going to say that I condone this behavior. The funny thing is my friend, one of my really, really good friends that I've known since I was 15, was dating this guy, and he did her dirty. So we felt so bad because they were dating at the time, and then now we look at it and we're like, we don't feel so bad.
Man,
You know
we
what I
would
mean?
be some fighting fools up in here.
I don't
That's-
get it.
yeah.
I'm with you. Look, if they're, to your point, if it was like good luck or good health or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and like Susan and I, it only happens at weddings typically,
Yeah,
right?
when you do the thing. Yeah.
That we both made we're not doing this, right? And it was like, yeah.
Of
Because
course.
everybody's like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
and
There was
get out of
never
here.
any doubt when we said, no, we're not doing this. Not like, oh,
No,
we're not doing it.
Susan,
Okay.
You can do
that's not our
the
thing.
little tip, like
Yeah, if
for
you want to get
Christian's
cute,
sake,
you can
yeah.
do a little like frosting on the nose,
Yeah.
a little, but yeah.
One of the things me and my wife agree on, don't waste food. If you smash somebody's nose into a cake, I'm not going to want it.
Yeah, nobody
You're
wants
taking
that.
Speaking of cake, are you taking that cake home?
No, I'm leaving it here. I'm
Put it in
hoping
the
you
fridge,
guys.
and we'll chip away at it over next week too.
I'm done. I've had enough. That cake is so good. I will
I'm
eat
not
the whole
done.
thing.
I just don't want any more today.
Anybody want some good carrot cake? It's in the room right there. Please have it.
All
Yes.
right, let's start with this. Lakers win again
Oh my
last
God.
night.
Yep.
And they are everything you would hope they would be because A, they're winning, right? That's
Yeah.
the most important thing. B, their stars all seem to fit together incredibly well right now. They're playing defense at a level that has not been seen in a very long time. And I would argue that maybe second to winning, they're incredibly fun to watch all of a
Entertaining,
sudden.
yeah, man.
Incredibly. And Luka doing the stuff that he's doing is just off the charts. 60 last
Big
night.
time.
Is this, I'm not saying they're going to win every game, obviously, but is this who they are, or is this an incredibly fun, dynamic heater that eventually we're going to kind of get, maybe not all the way back to where we were, but it's going to settle in somewhere between what
Okay.
they were prior to this and what they are right now?
I'll say this. I don't know if it's who they are, but I know it's who they need to be if they're going to be good. And it seems like they're heading in that direction. They are. They're inspiring to watch. They're fun.
Yeah.
When you watch Luka and the things he can do, like I haven't seen a performance like that, and it's almost blasphemy to say, since Kobe. And my only question is, how many more times can you do that this year? Because if you can keep doing that.
He's been doing it for 2 weeks straight, basically.
But that's how you get out of the first round. That's how you pull off the miracle in the second round. That guy right there. But when you watch those highlights, and I love when they go slow-mo, and Luka is yelling, "Arrgh!" and you see people behind him doing the same thing. "Arrgh!" I'm not sure who's fueling who. Is he making the crowd crazy, or is the crowd making him nuts? Either way, he can't miss.
No, he can't.
How many times can you be that guy?
I forget what year it was. I'm bad at remembering which season things happened, but you mentioned Kobe. There was a stretch where basically the only way the Lakers were going to win is if Kobe had 40 or more points. And he recognized that.
Yeah.
And he basically went, okay, I'll just get 40 every night.
It ain't that.
And he went on, and
Yeah.
it's not that, but it's
not
similar
that.
in the sense that, hey, if we're going to go to where we didn't think it was possible maybe a month ago, which is beyond the first round, maybe even beyond that. I don't know if we're in championship territory. We'll talk about that in a second. But Luka doesn't need to do it all by himself, but he needs to be in this 38, 39-point range that he's been in for about 2 weeks. LeBron's going to have nights like he's had the last couple of nights. It's like, man, that just looks like vintage LeBron all over again. AR is going to have to continue to be as good as he is. And most importantly, the defense that they've played over this stretch has to continue. And I'm not so sure that it can't. The part that I think is the least sustainable, and not because he doesn't want to or not because he's going to sour on the third option, but just his body, just whether or not LeBron can continue to, because it feels like that
12 games left, right?
There are, but then we got whatever's coming up after that. To redline it like that, like it feels, and I know that he's picking his spots, but it feels like he's starting to push on that gas a little bit.
Help me with the math. You're 2 ahead of Minnesota, right? You're 4 ahead of the Rockets. Can Phoenix can't catch you.
They're I don't want to say they're locked into the 3, but they are in a really good spot.
But you can protect it. You're not going to get the 2nd seed.
Here's the thing. So they have a 2-game lead, but for all intents and purposes, it's 3 against Minnesota because they hold the tiebreaker.
Yes.
They've got a
4 up on the Rockets.
3-game lead on the Rockets, 4 with
because
the tiebreaker.
You got the tiebreak.
They've got the Nuggets, who they are 3 up, 4 with the tiebreaker.
Right.
So, and then the Suns, who they do not have the tiebreaker with, they're 6 clear of the Suns right now. They're not. Short of them just collapsing, right. The Suns aren't going to catch
you can 12 games to go. You can protect the 3 seed, right? That would be the banner I would make a T-shirt. Protect the 3 seed, right?
I think that's where the goal is now. I think that was a statement as far as them all deciding to come to the conclusion that, let's suit up tonight against the Miami Heat. One, like Beto said yesterday on our show, let's keep the momentum rolling.
100%.
Let's make it 8 straight. Let's try to make it 9 straight. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Look behind you.
Me.
Look behind you right now.
Thank
I got you. But I got you.
I'm surprised she waited this long.
Thank you.
She did say that yesterday. But to their point, to Beto and Laura's point, to see them go through that, to break new ground. You guys work out. It hurts sometimes to break new ground. But once you get through it, you become stronger.
Yep.
So if they are going to make a deep run, if Luka is going to drag this rock up a hill and become champion, you're going to have to go through stuff like that. You know what I mean? And get better from it. Does that make sense to you? Like, they could have easily taken that night off. But
I loved the decision. Like,
they went.
Right before we went off yesterday, when we were all talking about this, about whether they will or whether they won't, I suggested that why does it have to be we're either going to play or we're not going to play? Why not play a varying degree of minutes?
You did say that, yeah.
And look, they played a lot of minutes last night, but I'm with Laura. I'm with Beto. The idea of, hey, when stuff is going good, there's a line in Bull Durham.
Don't mess with a win streak.
Don't mess. There's a couple of other words in there.
Right.
Don't mess with a win streak. And Crash Davis tells Nuke Lelouch, or he tells Annie, he says, if you think you're winning because you wear women's underwear, then you are.
Yes.
And right now, the Lakers are winning. Don't mess with it. Keep the good vibes. Keep the good vibes
together.
flowing. And it showed, and you can see it. And good vibes lead to more good vibes. Winning leads to more winning. Being willing to sacrifice defensively means willing to sacrifice defensively.
Yeah.
Luka staying hot means he's more likely to stay hot. LeBron figuring out and continuing to thrive in this new role. Why would we want to take a pause on any of this? And I think they made the incredibly right decision to do it and just keep doing it until somebody says, hey, I need a day. I need to get off my feet.
Yeah.
And then at that point, fine.
Until it's time to take it. It's not time to take days off right now for this team. But if they keep winning, hopefully they can get some rest before the playoffs start.
All right.
But if I'm LeBron, you got Basquiat, bro. That dude's an artist. He's one of the best scorers we've ever seen.
No question.
Yeah, I would definitely change a little bit for that.
All right, I got a question for you on some matchups here. But first, let me remind you that LAFC is back on the road tomorrow, the 21st, in Austin. You can tune in at 11 a.m. for BMO Countdown to Kickoff with Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA 7:10 a.m. and the ESPN LA app. Then later that evening, LAFC takes on Austin FC with pregame at 5, kickoff at 5:30, streaming live on the ESPN LA app, home of LAFC. All right, stick with me here.
God, I hate underdogs.
Here,
just go home.
Here are your matchups, potentially. These are the teams that the Lakers could play at some point in the playoffs. And we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to work our way to the top.
Okay.
Stop me when you hear a team that if the Lakers were playing them in a playoff series, you would say something really extraordinary would have to happen for them to lose the series. Okay, so
you're going to hate me in this game.
Golden State Warriors. They go right through them, right?
Is Steph healthy?
Let's assume that he is for the sake of this argument.
Is Draymond on the floor?
The Warriors are 33-36 and going the wrong way. They're 2-8 in their last 10.
To old Warriors, but I'll say keep going.
Yeah, I agree. Portland. Anybody want to stop me on Portland?
Keep going.
Nope. All right, let's go up to the 8th seed right now. Los Angeles Clippers.
Scary because of Kawhi.
Okay.
But keep going.
just for a reference point, the Clippers are 34-36. The Lakers have won 11 more games than the Clippers to this point.
Can you figure the Clippers?
No. Well, I can figure the Clippers. If Kawhi plays, they're trouble. If he doesn't,
that's what I mean.
They're probably
Stay
not.
away from that side of the
Next up,
poker room.
Phoenix.
You can beat them.
I think so, too. I think, right? Okay, so now we're into teams that at least as of today are guaranteed a playoff spot, and these are the teams that you're
I'm basing
far
this
more likely.
all off Luka going nuts, but go ahead.
Denver.
Mm-hmm. You beat him. Jamal Murray's not going to play like that again, and it's still Jokic.
Well, I agree that Jamal Murray probably won't, but we've said that a lot about guys. What'd you say, Laura?
It'll be tough, but I think they got him.
I don't think they beat Denver.
Oh, you don't?
See,
I don't. No, I'm sorry.
Thank you for saying it. Because I hate it. Because I'm so fired up. I got a new hero.
Okay.
But Denver's it's Jokic.
I agree with you guys. But if the Lakers did beat Denver, are you shocked?
No.
Neither am I. And
No.
that's what I'm getting at. Like, I would, if you said, hey, you got to bet your car on who wins this series, I'd probably pick Denver. But if you said bet, I wouldn't bet on it. I think it's kind of a toss up at this point.
I would have said a lock before.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Houston.
I think you can beat Houston.
I think so, too.
They're beating Houston.
All right. Minnesota.
They're beating Minnesota.
Okay,
I think so, too.
Whoa, horsey. I don't know how to really factor in Minnesota because I think they don't like you.
Okay.
I think the rivalry between Ant and Luka is real, and they seem to rise to the occasion. So that they worry me.
Okay, let me change the question slightly.
Yeah.
Is there a way that the Lakers beat Minnesota in a seven-game series?
Yes.
I
Yes.
agree.
Okay.
So far through all these teams we've had, it's been is there a way to beat them? Yes, we think we would. Lakers
Correct.
are in the third spot. Now we're looking at the two teams ahead of them. Is there a scenario in a best-of-7 series where they beat San Antonio?
Hell no.
You're a hell no?
Hell no.
DeAndre?
I think there's a scenario.
What's the
Give me
scenario?
the scenario.
I think the scenario is pending on how the matchups are, and knowing that the Spurs and their core is inexperienced come playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Wemby in the playoffs,
Mhm.
so we don't know if he's able to rise to that occasion yet.
We saw him in the Olympics. He was pretty darn good.
We did see him in the Olympics, but I feel like the atmosphere in the NBA playoffs is a little bit different when you have to play against this team, in a 7-game scenario. That's so. And I feel like they're still young. Not saying that. Again, this is all about as far as can the Lakers get a puncher's chance. I do believe they get a puncher's chance, only because the Spurs are still inexperienced come playoff time.
I think that's the very narrow. The Lakers are extremely experienced in the places they need to be. Luka, Reeves, and LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Like they've got guys that have been around the block a lot.
That have been there and have come up short a few times, too.
I get it, but they've been there. They know what it feels like. They've been through it. The Spurs, with the exception of a couple of De'Aaron Fox, and really, they don't have much playoff experience to speak. I'd still pick San Antonio. I would stop short of hell no and say the Lakers have got big problems, and you hope that San Antonio shows up with big eyes like, whoa, there's a lot going on.
My opinion, I got San Antonio probably winning the whole thing because of Wemby.
Okay.
Like this whole MVP that's about to happen, like I said, 10 years from now, we're going to laugh at ourselves. Like, we really thought somebody was better than Wemby. I think he's on a run now, and he's a freaking alien. So that's why I say hell no. Nobody's beating that guy. OKC, still hell no. That's too good of a team.
I don't think they could beat OKC if you played a
They're
best of 200.
Right, they're too deep.
I don't think they're getting there. The Wemby thing, my feelings on Wemby. I think Wemby's unbelievable. The problem with all of this is they're going to get likely going to get San Antonio in the second round. That would take so much steam out of this. But let's say it gets interesting. Let's say it goes 7 games. Let's say that the Lakers do shock the world. What happens after that?
Oh,
that's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. You guys saw me coming in hot yesterday, right? That's because I was out seeing my friends at Rotolo Chevrolet. You know what I did at Rotolo Chevrolet yesterday? Bought another car. Literally, I live down in Orange County. I drove all the way out to Fontana, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, so I could go buy a car from Rotolo Chevrolet because I knew exactly what it was going to be. It was going to be incredible customer service. I was going to be treated with the respect that we all deserve when we go in there, and I was going to know every step of the process. And guess what I got? Exactly that. It was a perfect day at Rotolo Chevrolet. It's the second time I've been through there buying cars. I can't wait to do it again because they just deliver time after time after time. I'm talking the whole team. Saw Mike Capozio, who you see on TV. Saw his son, Michael, who set up the entire thing. It was a great experience with Michael. My man, Alex Rojo, my sales rep, awesome. Everybody inside. We're talking Rolando, who's doing the financing for us. Everybody was just on it from the very beginning to the very end. Rotolo Chevrolet. Like I said, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. Can't miss it. And if you're thinking Fontana's too far, no problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
LAFC are going to win in the final seconds in Costa Rica!
The Black and Gold have punched their ticket to the CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinals.
An absolute golazo from David Martinez!
Now, LAFC shift their focus back to MLS play, and they're bringing their perfect record with them. Next stop, a clash with Austin FC at Q2 Stadium. Can LAFC make it 5-0? Coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fired. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087, or simply visit TRA.com.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Have you slept in silk pajamas yet?
No.
Try it.
Really?
You'll be like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Yeah.
You are hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You guys like silk, right? No?
Back to the guys.
I like silk the way that you like an underdog in the NCAA tournament.
You hate silk.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
You guys are passing this one twice?
Huh?
The unsuspecting
The song.
stranger
The open.
had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Is this Walker?
Yes.
Oh,
we
man.
played it earlier, last segment. You guys didn't bite. We're like, oh, we're playing it
We
again.
were Luka high. Luka
I know, I
drunk
get it.
for a minute. We had to talk about Luka. Yeah, Chuck Norris died. How old was he?
86.
86. Yep.
It's a good long run.
Good long run. Yep. I was telling Travis just now. I think I've seen every Chuck Norris movie. Nope,
All
not
of them?
not 1968, The Wrecking Crew. I didn't even know he had that. The Way of the Dragon I've seen. He played Colt. That was awesome. The Student Teachers, I remember that. Yellow-Faced Tiger. This is 1974. The one that really got me was Breaker Breaker because of the it was a truck on the front of the VHS.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when the
Are these all like karate movies?
Oh, he's kicking butt in every single one of
okay.
them. Yeah, he doesn't have like an Eastwood when Eastwood does Bridges over Madison County.
Yeah.
No, he's
got-
in a movie, he's beating you up.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's getting the girl at the end. So
Yeah.
I think I've seen all of his movies. So he will be missed.
Were you a Walker Texas Ranger fan?
You know, I let it go because I saw the original, Lone Wolf McQuade.
Okay.
was enough.
Yeah.
Him and David Carradine at the end fighting. I mean, that was it. I don't need to see the TV show version of it. It was awesome.
My grandparents watched Walker, Texas Ranger. Whenever I was over there, we would be on the TV. So that was my exposure to that
Same
one.
thing. It's like Popeye.
Yeah.
Everything ends in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocks a guy out, every single one of them.
86 is pretty good. I'd sign up for 86.
Yeah. I used to have one of those Total Gyms.
Oh, did you? Was it a good workout?
It was a good workout.
Yeah.
It really was. You're using your own body weight.
Yeah.
And to get you, and the more you propped yourself up, the harder it became.
Too much weight for me.
Yeah, you would have liked it. I saw
my own
it.
body weight is too much.
Yeah.
I want to lift like Funch's body weight. That's what I'm looking for.
You know what, though? I feel like Funch is deceiving because he's lean, but he works out, so he might be a little like
Yeah, but he's so thin.
But I think he might be like, like those little Frenchies that look tiny
I know
and
he's
they're
less
stocky.
than me.
What do you
I
call
know
that? What do you call it? Tendon strength?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wiry tendon strength guys.
No, I'm not saying he's not strong. I'm
Oh.
saying he's not heavy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. The man's, what,
How-
6 something and 104 pounds?
How much
He's a
do you
skinny
think he
man.
weighs? Now I want to ask.
I bet you Funch's weighs
mean-
170 pounds.
Okay, I'm
That's
going to
my
write this
guess.
down.
I was going 160.
Okay,
Yeah.
160,
You think even less.
DeAndre,
I think less.
Yeah.
170, Trav. What about you, D4?
I'm going to say he's a middleweight. I'm going to say 160.
160.
Yeah, right,
Wilbur,
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
he said 165.
Yeah.
I'll take him at 175.
Don't bring a scale in here. We're going to depress
No, I'm
everybody
gonna
every
ask
day.
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him.
Not me, baby.
Yeah, once a month, right?
Once every other week.
Once every other week.
Yeah, every other Wednesday, which means I didn't have to do it this week, so
Okay.
I'm in a good mood.
It's a good thing to have. It keeps you on track, but
It does.
It messes up your day sometimes.
Well,
you get
yeah,
that,
you
get
gotta
the bad number.
You got to get it right. You got to get it right, and then you got if it does it's not that good
Right.
number, you got to strip down and you got to do the
There
whole
you go.
thing.
Yep.
All right. So, other than he's just a really transcendently incredible, awesome, once in a lifetime talent, why do you think LeBron James is thriving in this role?
Why do I think he's thriving in the role?
Yeah, why do you think this has been such a successful transition
I'm
from
glad we're
what
going
we
here.
were doing to what we are doing? Is it just that he's that talented? Is it he doesn't want to be a toothache? Is it he knows this will help the team win? Is it less so that he can do more? What do you think it is?
I needed to see this, I guess, for LeBron. I guess my heroes, my basketball Mount Rushmore may not include him, and that's hard because Jordan is there and Kobe's going to be on that list for me, right? So he's always going to have to work a little bit harder to impress me because I've seen the other two. But I think I'm seeing the genius of LeBron through this. He gets to show me his superpower. Do you know what his superpower is? The dude can play everything on the floor.
Yep.
Any role you need, he can do.
Yep.
And not only
do
that,
it well.
do it well.
Yeah.
And still be dominant at the same time. So I'm glad this is happening because it makes me appreciate him that much more.
So you think it's just that he can do it, therefore that's why it's succeeding?
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
There's not a place on the floor that he can't play.
No, I
There's
agree.
not a role that he can. How many people in the world can do that?
Not
Not
many.
only that, be dominant. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Not
I
many.
get to see him do this, and it doesn't interfere with the joy I have with watching a virtuoso like Luka doing his thing.
What do you guys think it is? Why has this gone so seamlessly, the transition to the third option?
Honestly, for me, I think it was a realization of, hate me for this, but I don't fit anywhere else. And I have to make this work with this team. We've talked about where will he end up next season, right? Whether it's the Lakers, where there's the Heat, where there's the Cavs. And those are the only 3 teams, and the other ones don't make sense. And we didn't think he could make himself fit with this team. And the fact that he's like, hey, guys, I can accept this. Now, there's other things. Wilbur brought up the money portion of that, and we can get into that later. But him realizing, hey, this team can succeed without me. How do I interject myself in a way that they can use me and I can come back, not only fit right now and show them, but how do I fit for the future? Because maybe this is where he wants to end up, and showing them like, hey, I can make this happen. And he did it. And he shut me up.
Do you believe in sports connection, like things are connected?
Give me an example.
Like just you're going through the same stuff and it just manifests itself differently? Like when you're on a team, it happens. You're all going through the same thing. It's the same decision, but just a different set of variables.
Sure.
It just popped into my head as Laura was talking. So here is Luka, and you've been saying it. Since he picked up that 15th tech,
Yep.
he's been a different dude.
Absolutely.
Okay, since LeBron's options, what she's saying, have limited,
Yep.
he's been a different dude.
Yep.
Same thing, right?
Yep.
There's no other place for me to go but right here, and there's nothing I can do, or I might get thrown out. Same deal. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. D, what do you think it is?
I think it's just him seeing when he sat out, honestly. You go back to those games where he saw Luka and Austin Reeves actually having a dynamic and seeing that. He said it himself after after one of the games and saying, I sat out and I saw them having the duo of them and how dynamic it was. I think this is what he always wanted as far as taking that lesser role and having that full responsibility on having to initiate the offense, having to get to his spot, having to always find a way to get others involved. And now he's like, hey, I can play this role limited, knowing that if I only get 15 shot attempts up, they can still get theirs and be really, really effective. And that dynamic duo between Luka and Austin Reeves can still be really effective. And I can go still the LeBron James things I need, being able to run up the floor, bringing the different type of offense as far as transition where the Lakers lack a couple of times.
Cherry picking.
And then, sometimes it works.
Yeah.
But what else are they asking? Luka and Austin Reeves are not the best defenders. So if LeBron James is able to
Luka's doing better.
He's getting better.
Luka's doing better. Yeah.
But again, him understanding that if I can just play off the ball more and be in a spot where I don't need the ball in my hands, but Luka and Austin Reeves can still have that dynamic duo and playing off of each other, we can get the most out of this offense. And I think it was never just him being a fit. It was just, how can we make this offense work? And that's where we always had to tie back to J.J. Redick, giving it time and understanding that they weren't healthy too. The better half of this season.
Okay,
I'm glad you said that.
I want to pick that up and keep that going. At 4:15, I want to get into that again because I think what all three of you talked about, I think you're all right. I think all three of you bring up really interesting points. And I think all of these things together, combined with one or two other things, really does change what could happen next. Really does change what could happen in subsequent seasons if it continues to go, and specifically because of the reasons that you guys mentioned. We'll get into that coming up at 4:15, but we got Race to the Crown. Our draft is coming up next. Thanks to UCLA head football coach Bob Chesney.
Yeah.
A little inspiration from the Bruins head coach. That's straight ahead. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
How are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
Hey guys, it's tournament time and Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's time for Race to the Crown right now on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Race to the Crown is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, California's #1 Chevy dealer 13 straight years. Huge inventory, outstanding service. Rotolo takes pride in doing it right. Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason. Time for Race to the Crown right now.
I'm excited for this one.
But frustrating.
I'm excited for this one. Shout out to Bob Chesney for inspiring a Race to the Crown. we've talked a lot about how DeMarco can eat Panda Express on the road, which is wild to me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But
Why
Bob
is that
Chesney,
wild?
because I can't do it.
Requires
Bob
a
Chesney.
utensil.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You got two hands. One of them needs to theoretically be on the steering wheel.
You have a knee, don't you?
Yeah, I know how you do it. I just don't want to be on the road while you're doing it.
Exactly. So he said that he needed the burger, the In-N-Out burger cut in half, which to me was wild. But anyways, he inspired Race to the Crown. So we are going to be drafting our top three or the top three road food. So I'm going to give you preliminaries here. So if you say a burger, you can't be like In-N-Out or McDonald's. Burgers off the road.
Okay.
If you say chips off the road. A hot dog's out the, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already here giving answers, but you can't be like, well, I want AM, PMs, whatever. No.
Okay,
That's
I got
off
you.
the road.
Yeah.
Okay?
Generalize. Yeah, okay. Hey,
All right, and
I
the little
always
wheel.
play this when we start road trips.
Yeah.
I do. This is our leaving the neighborhood
Are you
song.
serious?
Of course.
Yeah,
That's funny.
absolutely.
Okay.
Every single, I love road trips.
You have a very eclectic music taste. I like
Yes,
that.
you
about
do.
you.
All over the place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just one genre I can't get with, but I won't say who.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I know what it is.
Don't say it.
I already know what it is.
Stop it.
Yeehaw. Okay. So I got first. So I'm going to go with a burger because I think it's the easiest thing.
See? That's cheating.
Why?
Never mind. Go
The
ahead.
wheel got me first. Okay.
Dang.
Bifar, you are número dos.
Well, you just took mine. I mean, the best road food ever is a burger fries. I was going to say McDonald's.
Okay.
You know why McDonald's became
Burgers.
McDonald's? Because cars. Us. People in cars. It's made for us, right?
Hole in the side of the wall. They hand it right through you. You don't even have to get out of your car. It's a
Thank
pretty
you.
good deal.
A Big Mac has how many different components, and it hardly ever drips.
Yeah.
It's perfect road food, but I can't go there. So I'll go with my second option. This was back when I was eating a lot of red meat, and everyone has this on a road trip in various forms.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Beef jerky.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
You dang right it
Oh,
is.
that is a good one.
Absolutely.
It's a good choice.
I forgot the peppered beef jerky.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
What's the brand? Lynx?
Jack Links, yeah.
Jack Links.
Jack Links isn't bad.
With the Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's Jack Links.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's a good one you can buy? They is Chomps.
Yes,
Chomps.
Chomps.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chomps are good.
Did you
Chomps
ever
are
get
good.
the sticks?
Yeah, that Chomps is a stick.
Is that a stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a turkey one too, the green bag.
haven't had that one.
Oh, it's so good.
Slim Jim, I love. I just pay for
Trav?
it later.
Surprised I got this. It comes in its own to-go container. You don't even need to have anything else. It's a burrito.
Ah.
Everything's wrapped up in the tortilla. You can do it with one hand. You can keep the other hand on the wheel. Bite, steer. So
See,
yeah.
now here's the hypocrite part, right?
Yeah.
What did you tell me about burritos? How do you like to eat burritos?
I like to put a little salsa on them for each bite.
And while you're driving.
But I can live without it.
But while you're driving, you've done it while you.
I'm very careful on the road.
Thank you
DeMarco.
very much.
Very careful.
You've done it while driving.
I may drip a little of that salsa verde on that bite when I'm doing. But yeah, a burrito. This is the problem with this stuff is you got to get one for the way home. So by the time you get home, you've eaten one, and then you have another one to eat with your family.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When you do have food and you want to do the salsa, doesn't it seem like you always catch the green lights when you want a red?
Of
And when you're in a hurry, it's the opposite.
Of course.
You just explain. This is one of my theories of the universe. Do you know how you catch every green light? Eat. Have something to do at a red light. All you got to do is figure out what it is you need to do at a red light. And it will never, like, green. You want to check a text message, you want to make a phone call, you want to look at something, and they'll be green the rest of the way.
This is how I discovered how I can eat panda because of
You
that.
weirdo.
I'm not
All
going to
right.
stop. I need to eat this.
Wilbert, you got the next one.
All right. I thought DeMarco was going to take this one, but he didn't. So I'm going to go French fries.
I
Yeah.
did too.
In that carton, you can just slide them right down your gullet.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You throw them in the cup holder right next to you. They come in their own little.
They slide right out. That's why McDonald's puts them in vertically so
Yes.
they can just slide right back down.
I thought you took burgers and fries.
No, burgers.
Just
burgers.
burgers?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just burgers.
Good
Just
pull. Yeah.
I also have something about McDonald's fries, but I'll tell you guys later. All right, DeAndre, you got next too.
The chicken sandwich, could that qualify? It's technically,
You can say sandwich.
From where?
Say sandwich.
Because
do we have to?
Because some places put the lettuce on there, and there's some mayo
DeMarco
sometimes.
understands
and
the game.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
mean, my go-to chicken sandwich, because it's real quick, is probably Jack in the Box. I'm being honest with you.
Kind of a burger, but
All right.
You get to decide,
Spicy
Laura. I'm
chicken.
leaving this up to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's
It's
a
up to you.
burger. That's a burger.
Okay, fine.
It's a
We'll take
burger.
it off there. No worries.
That's why I said say sandwich.
No coaching from the back row, please.
So I'll just take my other one. I'll go with chips.
There you go.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
chips.
you.
Yeah. Specifically, let me just specify Doritos.
Always
I
good.
knew you were going to go Doritos.
And let me go with spicy nacho.
Always
There you
good.
go.
That's
There
a
you
good
go.
one. All right, what's your next one?
All right, so my next one, this might be a little bit difficult, but as far as Travis with the burrito, I think a taco is really simple to eat as well.
Oh.
The only thing is, though,
Soft taco.
a soft taco. Yes.
A crunchy taco. That shell's going down that
is.
gap in your seat between the middle and your
hold on.
driver's seat.
You see, before
Don't you have
and
to?
You
my
gotta
neck
t-
just popped.
You got to tilt, but see the problem, like
Because
with
I can't do this.
a hard shell taco is the shell breaks.
Right.
Yep.
With
Yeah.
the soft shell, you can kind of roll and
It's just an
Yeah.
open faced burrito.
There you
is
go.
basically
But
at
Okay.
that
see,
point.
before I take off, though, I lay some napkins down just if I do spill, it's
Amateur.
right there.
Smart guy.
Or you leave it in the wrapper.
leave it in
and
the
you stuff
wrapper.
your face in the wrapper like
Yeah.
a hog going to the trough.
There you
Not
go.
that I've
wear a
ever done that.
tuxedo and not spill a drop. Come on, let's go.
All right,
back to
Wilbur.
Wilbert.
All right. I'm a little torn on this one. I'm like, are we going drinks too?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're going drink. Look,
Yeah.
milkshake.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I got one problem with a milkshake. Well, is this like domestic travel or are we going places? Either way?
Either way.
If it's, I'm staying away from a milkshake because that's
You get a little
guaranteed we're going to
GI
stop.
distress.
We're going to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. At some
Plus,
point.
you got to let the shake melt just a hair.
But
Yeah.
see, I got French fries, so I dip my fries in the shake.
You're there. All right.
I'm tag
Love
teaming.
that.
it.
3D
there.
chess by Wilbert
There
over
you
there.
go.
I like it. I
I'm
like
not
it.
a fan of that.
Ah.
I can't do it. It's
What?
weird.
That's why he has
Yeah.
them and not
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Travis.
I want a sub sandwich. Specifically, I want a Jimmy John's sub sandwich because it's wrapped really tight.
Yes.
Everything stays inside the roll.
Uh-huh.
So you can one hand that thing and just go to town and nothing's falling out of that sandwich.
What's
like
the one you avoid?
J. Mike's.
Boom.
Yeah,
All
because
over the
it's got
place.
the oil, and by the way, it's delicious. But they
Yes.
got that shredded lettuce. It's going all over the place.
Yep.
A Jimmy John sandwich is rolled like a cigar. It's
Perfect.
tight.
Yep.
It's really, really good. So I'll take that sandwich.
Okay. All right, D-Bar.
Okay, so for long road trips, me and my brother do this. We can take this drive from L.A. to the Bay Area in our sleep or vice versa. Sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Oh.
They will keep you awake.
Do you keep the cup, or do you spit them out the window?
Cup.
Okay.
And then dump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunflower seeds don't need to be seasoned, but if they're barbecue, I ain't going to say no.
Do you like pickles?
I do like pickles.
Dill pickle sunflower seeds.
Bring them.
They're
Anything you got, bring them on.
terrific.
Yes. Love sunflower
Yeah.
seeds.
Okay, I'm actually really upset that DeAndre took chips because hot Cheetos keep me awake.
Ooh.
But I did say that once someone took a chip, it was off the board. So I'm going to go with chicken nuggets.
Oh,
I love,
heck yeah.
they're easy, they're compact. I know they're like a child food. I don't
They're
care.
pretty good.
But I love me some chicken
What
nuggets.
about the dipping sauce? How you gonna dip your nuggets?
It's actually pretty easy.
Emily has, I
have
don't
a
remember if it's
theory.
Emily or her sister, she was telling me about, has like this little contraption that you can snap onto like the air conditioning vent. That's a little cup that you can set the dipping sauce into. So
Wow.
it's right there so you can dip it.
So I don't do that, and
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed.
I want one.
Right.
But it depends where you get your nuggets from too. I normally get them from McDonald's or whatever, or and they come in a box.
Yeah.
So I just put the napkin down, a box, and then I just dip. I kind of like age.
Is this in your lap or is it in the passenger
No, it's in my
seat?
lap.
Okay.
It's in my lap. So that's how I eat my chicken nuggets.
All right.
And you know what? I'm pretty good at it. I haven't spilled.
That's pretty good.
So I'm good. All right. And then my last one, and I can't believe I took it, is a hot dog.
Yeah.
A
Too
hot
much
dog.
stuff on a hot dog for me.
No. See, you can't put everything. If
Mustard.
you're going to
Yeah.
do, it's like mustard,
Yeah.
ketchup, onion, relish.
You
and
can.
stuff.
You just got to be.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
You like to load up, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want
I don't-
jalapenos. I want onions. I want the whole thing.
Yeah.
there, that's like a food bomb going off in the
Okay.
front seat.
A strip of mustard, I'm good. Yep.
The only thing that I can't add if I'm going to do it like that and I'm driving and I'm not the passenger is I can't add nacho cheese, which hurts me.
Ooh.
But I
Pretty
can
good.
live without it. I
Ooh,
can live
pretty
without it where it's like, okay, I have the ketchup, the mustard, the onion, the relish,
If
and
you
I
get
will make a
these
mess.
7-Eleven nacho cheese,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so thick, it's almost like
It oozes out.
It
Yeah.
fills in a bathtub. It just sits right there. You're
But
good
it's
to go.
amazing.
It's very good.
It's amazing. All right,
very good.
DeMarco, what's your last one?
A box of donuts.
Oh,
Wait, a
yeah.
A box of donuts.
Great call.
Yep. Just give me
A box, not a
assortment of
donut.
donuts. Yes, a box of donuts.
Wait, is this a pink box or Krispy
Yeah,
Kreme? What are we
It does
doing?
not a pink
doesn't
box
care.
does not matter. A box of donuts.
Winchell's, Randy's, whatever you got.
Right there.
Yeah.
I never
Put them
tried
right
Randy's,
next
by
to
the
Oh,
way.
me.
it's so good.
Yes.
Okay. all
Good,
right.
good.
Yeah, you got to check that box.
I got you.
It's good.
All right, Travis, what's your last one?
I don't think this. Maybe you can veto this if you want, but I think it's different. Nuts,
Yeah. Okay.
like
Oh, no,
almonds,
yeah.
cashews,
Yeah.
peanuts. Like I know he
Cashews.
had sunflower seeds, but yeah,
That
like
is different.
Yeah.
But
I give it
nuts.
to you.
I was going to
Yeah.
say trail mix.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go, but yeah, nuts.
I want that bag of nuts. Again, tear the corner off the bag and just pour them down your face.
There you go.
Can't beat it.
I'm sorry.
And by the way, you help me with the word here. It's the Mexican brand that has like that.
Cacahuates?
No.
I mean, I know what cacahuates is peanuts. and sand.
Melitas, something like that, and it's got that super toxic. Not toxic's the wrong word. Like very artificial tasting lime flavoring all over them.
I know what you mean.
They're
okay.
so good.
It's like a strip, right?
Yes,
It's
exactly.
a
Yeah,
strip.
yes, those.
Yeah, they are peanuts,
said
and I can't
toxic
eat them.
and they're
But my
And
dad loves them.
And you get two for $1.
Yeah.
Oh.
So nobody buys one, so you get two.
Yes.
And they're the saltiest thing you've ever eaten in your life, and they're delicious.
I think my worst diet is when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everybody's worst diet.
Give me the worst food possible.
All right, Warbler, what's your last one?
All right, I'm going to take a page out of Funchy's book and go pizza. 7-Eleven
Oh.
specifically.
Okay. Depends.
7-Eleven specifically. he said.
I mean, you can have that box opened up on that passenger side.
No, dude, yeah, the pizza's easy.
Depends
pizza,
on
you
where
never
you
stuck
get
that
it,
like
right?
Little Caesars on the way home and just nice little pepperoni right there?
You can put it on the front seat. Wilbert's on it.
Let it
That
cool
works for me.
slightly.
Sabritas.
Sabritas.
Okay.
Yes.
I like Sabritas. They also have chips. Oh,
I haven't had the
Oh.
chips. Yeah.
Let that pizza cool slightly a little bit
Oh,
so the cheese doesn't spill.
I
And
love
the
cold
sauce
pizza.
stays in place. There you go.
Cold pizza's
Bend
the
it a
best.
little bit.
I think Wilbert won this game. I
Low
think his
key,
play-
yeah.
He kinda did.
We don't know anything about him, by the way. He might be
We'll
Donnie
get
Brasco.
there.
Yeah. Take
Yeah.
off your shoes,
Yeah,
Wilbert.
there you go.
All right, DeAndre, round us up. What's your last one?
So I just did this actually on my way up here, and I had a whole thing of fruit.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna go fruit,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one.
Good one.
Like cut
Yeah,
fruit?
cut up fruit. Yeah,
Okay.
I actually went to Albertsons and got the fruit that was already in the container. Some
Oh.
watermelon, some cantaloupe, honeydew,
Did they
all
have
that
the green
stuff.
the honeydew? Oh,
Yeah.
You're a
Did
Did
honeydew
you
guy?
put some tahini?
If it's ripe,
Yeah.
nothing is better, but
Okay.
it's so rarely ripe. It's almost I can't figure out. I know how to pick a watermelon. I know how to pick a mango. I know how to pick a pineapple. Like I'm pretty. Honeydew. It's
Can't
either
do it?
it's like a bowling ball. 9 out of 10
I
times.
eat it, but it's the last.
I threw a
Yeah.
little bit of
Yeah.
tahini in mine too.
Oh,
Do you
Just
really?
like Laura said, yeah, throw tahini.
And
yeah,
that
you
is-
need tahini.
That is worth the price
Oh yeah.
because I hate butchering my own fruit.
It takes some time.
It takes forever. It takes
Yeah.
all the fun of it. I'll just let somebody
The
else
guy
do
with
it.
the rainbow umbrellas are the fruit
yes.
masters. Yeah, no, those guys are amazing.
Zing.
And
Let's
it's the best
go.
deal in town. You get enough fruit for the entire car, and it's
Oh,
$10.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I always get a lot of. My mom loves coconut, so she always
Yeah.
has to only get coconut. Christian will only get coconut, and I will only get cucumber.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. I just
The
it's
cucumber's so
the
good.
cucumber. Like I'll cut it on my own
The
at my
cucumber
house.
is so good.
They'll put the
Yes.
cucumber in with all the other
Oh,
stuff.
and the
It's
fruit?
because it's a little less. It's not sweet at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
It's a little refreshing.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's
get out.
amazing.
Yeah.
You like you put chile limon.
Yes.
And you just like shake it.
Yes. I don't like the chamoy. Keep the chamoy.
No,
out.
the chamoy not for that. The chamoy is for drinks.
Yeah, I don't want the chamoy. I don't want chamoy at all.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't like chamoy?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
Do I lose my?
Yeah,
my
no, you don't lose a
card?
card. You lose a point, like half a point.
Okay.
Like half a point.
There you go.
But you're still so deep in, you're fine.
All right, good. That's good to know. The USC women are back in the NCAA tournament tomorrow, taking on the Clemson Tigers. Catch all the action starting with pregame at 11:30 a.m. Tip-off is at noon. You can hear it live on 7:10 a.m. and streaming on the ESPN LA app. Fight on. That was our race to the crown, driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, California's #1 Chevy dealer, 14 years in a row. My friends at Rotolo Chevrolet are going to take great care of you, I promise. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. I want to get into what we got coming up next, which is what happens if this really does continue to work? What happens next year in particular? That's next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Try and
Let him yank on it.
No,
yank. Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
And it's in a good way. But you can still do it with
the
sciatica.
doctor told me to do actual core from basically that machine that has multiple connections to it that you can go down. You can pull from the bottom, you can pull from the top, or you can pull from the sides and doing the core from the side.
Yeah.
So I was twisting a ton.
Oh, that's good.
With weight. So
I need you to lay on the ground, George. I need you to lay on the ground right now for me. And I'm going to yank on your legs. I'm going to yank on your ankles.
No, you're not yanking on anything.
No, I am. I'm going to try and
let him yank on it.
No yanking.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
This March, while the brackets are busted, somebody will be breaking away in a brand new BMW at Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all March long for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing just by using their Unity by Hard Rock card. Join us for exciting promotions, big wins, and your shot at driving off in serious style. Hard Rock Casino Tajon, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
Hey guys, it's Cappy here, and let me tell you something you should do. You should book your annual eye exam at VisionWorks. It's not just about your sharper vision, it's about catching potential health issues early, like glaucoma, diabetes, or hypertension. Look, I did it. You should do it. I know you're busy. They'll work with you on evenings or weekends. I went to the Santa Ana store, had an amazing experience. That peace of mind, it's totally worth it. If you haven't had your eyes checked yet this year, now is the time, and VisionWorks makes it simple.
When it's game time, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful Silverado to the all-electric Blazer EV, their championship caliber team is ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Thicker.
A little firmer.
A little firmer, a little thicker. And
I like mine a little firmer, too.
Yeah.
DeMarco and Travis continue.
A little thicker, a little firmer.
Here are the guys.
Hey, Mr. P. A-Team.
B.A., Face, Hannibal, and Murdoch.
Murdoch, yes. Howlin' Mad Murdoch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was Murdoch the pilot?
The pilot.
Yeah.
And they used to have to knock B.A. out with a 2x4 to put him on a plane. I ain't flying no damn plane.
You ever have any flying phobias?
No.
I had a moment
Not at all.
where I was fine as a kid, didn't really scare me, and then fine as a young adult. And then at around 30, I got terrible flying anxiety.
Really?
Yeah. And now, by the way, I'm fine again.
Really?
Like,
okay.
it just like to the point where I was really, really anxious when I would get on an airplane, and any sort of turbulence would really kind of set me off. And now I'm like, man, whatever.
I don't enjoy flying. It's not comfortable.
No.
You
Well,
know?
you're not built for regular airplane
Yeah,
seats.
I'm not. It's not comfortable. I never had a fear of phobia.
Yeah.
A fear of flying. By the way, what did you say about Belichick face melting?
Yes.
Face melting. Mark Davis has entered the face melting club.
Sure.
Have you seen the picture?
I've been told they're just friends.
Okay.
I haven't seen the most recent pictures.
Hey, Belichick, checkmate.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just all
right.
Hey, it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Hey,
Okay.
they're older men that want to spend their time doing what they want to do. Then go knock yourself out, Lori. I felt like you were going to say something about flying. Are you a nervous flyer?
I'm not, but I remember, and I was going to ask you because Greg said now he has an issue with flying, like he has anxiety because of his daughter. He's like, I don't know if something's going to happen and who's going to take care of my daughter.
Yeah.
So like maybe did that possibly spark that when you got kids?
I never really thought of it like that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It showed up out of nowhere and it went away out of nowhere.
Yes. I love to fly. I've recently gotten a little bit of anxiety, but it's only if I sit towards the back of the plane for whatever reason. If I'm in the middle or the front, I'm fine. And I remember this guy told me, when you go into the plane, you knock 3 times for good luck.
Yeah,
and
I've
I've
heard that.
always done that.
You know what I don't
Always.
like? When you get on and you're like, this is just like a Southwest flight, like a 737. One of the it's not a small plane, but it's the smallest of the passenger planes, or one of those. You get in and like the cockpit's immediately to the left and everybody goes right. There's no first class, right?
Yeah.
You look in there and they don't have the door open nearly as much as they used to because of, stuff. You ever
the
look at
pilot stuff.
You ever look at how many buttons are in there?
Lot.
You're
A
telling
lot.
me they know what every single one of those buttons does?
I hope so.
I hope so too. There's like 5,000 buttons in there.
Yeah.
What if they decide that, hey, you need to hit button 4,912 and they hit 4,911? What does that do?
Oh.
I always thank the pilot on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
If he's
Me
standing
too.
there.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you very much. Absolutely.
And the flight attendants. Thank
Them
you.
too. But every time they come by, I say thank you. But the pilot, I make sure to say thank you, like thank you very much.
You can tell whether they learned how to fly in the Navy or the Air
Oh,
Force
yeah.
on how they
Boom.
land. Yeah. Navy guys come down like they're trying to crack the runway in half.
Right.
Kaboom. And the Air Force guys glide it out long and smooth.
Yeah, one guy lands on an aircraft carrier, the other one lands on the ground. Right. There you go.
Nice and smooth. All right, let's talk about what happens next with the Lakers. Specifically, this continues to work, okay? And I'm not saying it continues to work to the tune of them winning an NBA championship, but that what we've seen for the last...
Why not, though?
Well,
Okay,
great.
yeah.
If that happens, then I don't think there's really much to talk about. I think that you just kind of, you're going to probably run that back if you win the title. But let's say they're really good for the rest of the season, and then whatever happens in the playoffs, they just run into a team that's a better team than they are. Okay? Like OKC, San Antonio, Denver, one of those teams that we think, like, had they lost a series, it's not like, hey, what the heck happened? And it's very different from what happened a year ago, where all of a sudden Minnesota just goes boom, and they're gone. It's like, wow, that was a mismatch. LeBron James is willing to be flexible on his money. LeBron James continues to thrive in the third option and is openly embracing the third option. The other guys, namely Luka and AR, continue to thrive, and you have the ability, because LeBron is willing to be flexible with his money, that you can fill in some of the other needs that you have because you have some more financial flexibility. And, oh, by the way, you could give LeBron James the farewell tour that either we think he would want or rather we think he deserves. Fill in your own blank there, because he's still continuing to play well. Doesn't that check a lot of boxes if he were be willing to be more financially flexible? And it's all predicated on it continuing to work. But assuming it works, doesn't this change all of the math at the end of the year?
It does. And there was a picture. It had Lewis Hamilton, LeBron. I think Tiger was in that picture. Maybe another guy, Ronaldo.
Okay.
And, like, who has the least amount of money in this picture, right? They were all billionaires.
Yeah.
LeBron is a billionaire. So I always thought, if you could take a pay cut, why wouldn't you? Then, of course, I get jumped on. How can you ask LeBron to take less money? I wouldn't want to be that guy to do it. But if LeBron wanted to stay, and it depends on how they finish. If Luka is being Luka, JJ coaches a masterpiece, you just run into a better team, right? And there's momentum going into the offseason, like, let's run this back. That would really impress me more if LeBron said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes financially, not just on the floor, but financially to make this team better. That would seriously impress me. That would go a long way.
I don't know if you go to him and say, listen, you have to take a pay cut. I would phrase it a little differently. We desperately want to bring you back, but we also really do need to start preparing for what's coming next. We need to start getting younger around here as well in some other spots. And some of the money that we have allocated has to go to younger players. We really don't want to lose you. Give him the option, like you talked about, where have the writing be on the wall without actually explicitly asking for it. Like, hey, because what have we talked about? What have I said a million times? The number one operating principle for LeBron James is to not damage the brand, not embarrass himself, always do what plays the best. And 9 out of 10 times, 99 times out of 100, that's good for everybody when he does what's best. How many people would be bending over backwards to say, look at what LeBron did. He took less so they could get better. It's a win for him PR-wise, too. I don't think it would be looked at as disrespectful.
No.
Especially if you allowed him to be the one to negotiate.
Let me bring
looked
up
at as a sacrifice, sorry.
Yeah. let me bring up the Rams for 1 minute. With Stafford for a hot minute. And we're all euphoric. We love the guy, MVP, all this type of stuff, right? And he's great. He wants to run it back. But at some point, you're going to wake up and say, Trevor Lawrence makes more money than I do.
Yeah.
How is this right?
Yeah.
No matter what, right?
Yep.
Same thing with LeBron. I'm just thinking, okay, he takes a pay cut, but then in turn, you pay Austin Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
You think that flies?
Well, in this particular analogy, Austin Reeves is better than LeBron James. He's not Trevor Lawrence in this situation. You know what I mean? So, like,
well, that's what I mean. It depends on how this ends up. Right now, it's great. LeBron is in Le Role.
Le third option?
Le third option. He's playing his Le Role in his Le third option.
Yeah.
And it's great. Now, if they keep this up and they start to look like something and they finish with momentum.
Yes. I think if they finish with momentum and he is being, by the way, because the accolades and the praise and the appreciation for what he's done over the last, let's call it 2 weeks, has been, incredibly loud, and rightfully so. He's doing the thing that I think a lot of people didn't think he would do, which is taking a different role. I'm not going to say necessarily lesser, but certainly a less prominent role. And everybody's like, man, he's awesome. Look at what he's doing. He went for 30. It's a triple-double. Like, the LeBron love has actually ticked up a little bit.
It's amazing.
What if he continued to play really well? And, hey, I know we got to get younger. I know that Luka's the man. I know AR's the man, but I can still really help this team, and I can help him not just on the floor, but I can make this a lot more financially flexible for everybody. And I'm not saying he goes to, like, league minimum, but instead of being a max player, we do something slightly differently.
I wonder what that would look like, and that would be awesome. And like I said, I wouldn't want to be the guy that tries to sell him on it. And probably if he's really feeling kumbaya, you might not have to tell him.
That's what I'm saying.
He may just understand. Yeah, if he wants to run this thing back. And like we said, we keep saying this, and I think it all factors in. No matter why he's doing it, he's doing it.
Yes, I agree with that.
No matter what the impetus is, he's doing it,
I agree.
and the team is better for it. But I think part of that is you realize there are no options. Your best option is here.
This is why I think it actually makes a lot of sense, because he's boxed in without having to admit that he's boxed in.
Correct.
He's boxed in the sense that this actually is the best place, and we actually will be better with me doing the third option. We actually would be better if we could keep the three of us and add more younger players and go into the draft and pick a new guy, and just instead of having to say either or, why not both?
Right. It's not like they're asking you to score 40 a night.
Right.
They're asking Luka to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the praise that would come along with taking one for the team.
It's already started.
It's already started.
It already started with the dive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it started with his willingness to transition.
Yes. He looks like he's very happy, and the team is energetic. I thought that was it AR that said it? When he realized Luka and LeBron were playing, he had to play. They're enjoying playing together. And you can tell. Aren't we all having fun watching the Lakers play basketball now?
Yes. Compared to earlier this season? Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. It's very fun to watch.
They feel what we feel, I think. You want to keep playing.
I'm trying to think of a team in any sport that went from a team that was kind of like, oh boy, this not only is this not particularly good, and the Lakers were never bad, but they were always somewhere between average to maybe a little bit better than that, but kind of a hard watch most nights, to, hey, they're really good and it's super fun. I don't, and it happened in a relatively short, we're talking about a month or so where this happened. I can't remember a baseball team that transitioned like that.
So with him, this is what I mean. We've never been his rarefied air. So I don't know how this ends for a guy this good, and this could have been inevitable. And shout out to JJ, too. You got to give him a lot of credit. We gave Phil Jackson credit for managing egos.
No doubt.
Bro, you got to handle this.
No doubt.
LeBron to Luka and keep everybody kumbaya at the same time. And one thing, where the hell did Luke Kennard go? Did he hit the backboard?
This side of the backboard, yes. Honestly,
that's Vando territory.
Hold on. When you're Luke Kennard, I don't care. You better shoot that ball.
Well,
but
I'm not expecting him to hit the side of the backboard.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm not expecting guys to, airball layups either.
Yeah. But that we can joke about it is a good sign.
You got to win.
Look, Luke Kennard's going to have to knock down a big three for them at some point.
And he will.
He's going to have to do it, and I think he will too. But the fact that we can kind of say, hey, look at that, and they're still winning.
Well,
still scoring a ton of points.
Consideration for people that are MVP voters.
Can you imagine the retirement tour, too, if he gets that minimum pay cut? Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. All of this fits in so well. It allows him to come back to really the only place that makes a little bit of sense. He's in a role that would allow him to play sporadically here or there if he wants, to continue his tour if he wants, to tell everyone how awesome he is as a player, to tell him what a great teammate he is, which, by the way, is all true.
Yeah.
But he gets to experience all these things, and the Lakers are playing really well. It's not that, man, we got to do this tour, and we're going to drag this thing out for one more year. It's no. We're going to do this tour, and we're going to go win a bunch of games. That's the best idea or the best possibility there is.
Would you say this is the last of the Bus family? Decisions, LeBron. Does Luka get it too? Because it happened under the Bus family's watch. Luka coming here.
Why? I don't understand the question.
Like, LeBron James is kind of like the last of the Bus era stuff. Once he's done, they're officially done with the floor.
I got you.
Or does Luka get that because they?
No, Luka fell from the heavens.
Okay.
I don't think they get credit. They were the beneficiaries of it, but I don't think they get credit for it.
Like whenever he's done, it's like they're done. That was their last.
Done.
Well, I mean, but he's still playing. He's still holding up. He's still
playing.
Right.
They're done.
They're done.
Yeah.
Right. But,
thank God.
But they can
They're
still
done.
point. Like Aaron Donald was drafted by a different group. So that group can go, hey, we drafted that dude.
They didn't even get LeBron. LeBron chose to come here.
Right,
they didn't do anything to entice him. He just decided he wanted to come. And look, we're done with that.
It's over. Yeah, I know. But when he's done, they're done. Right.
Hey, Mark Walter, what do we think you should do next? Let's go.
Let's go.
Whatever you want. Let's hire a bunch of people and go do it. We got our Pachanga Pick of the Week coming up in just a little bit. But let me remind you that you can witness the first ever Fanatics Flag Football Classic tomorrow at BMO Stadium. Doors open at 11:30. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock. Catch stars like Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and more in a high-energy flag football showdown, plus live entertainment and special appearances. Tickets are limited. Visit Ticketmaster.com to claim yours now. I like what you said about JJ. I want to talk about how much credit he deserves because I think it's a ton. That's coming up in a little bit, but Pachanga Pick of the Week coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Luka Doncic, the Lakers, and every moment of the Lake Show.
Luka puts up an impossible three, and it goes! Luka's got 58!
On the home of the purple and gold.
ESPN LA.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
This college basketball tournament moment is brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy.
Has won the Big East Championship.
Fresh off winning 5 games in 5 days to win the 2011 Big East Tournament, the UConn Huskies enter the NCAA Tournament as the 3 seed in the West, including a 36-point performance by Kimball Walker in the Sweet 16. The run to the Huskies' 3rd national championship was one of the most remarkable postseason runs in college basketball history.
Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on this.
Let me be very, very clear.
Yes, you
I do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Wilbur, where'd he go? Where'd you grow up?
Pasadena.
Are you a Pasadena Bulldog?
I am a John Muir Mustang.
You're a Mustang.
John
Yeah.
Muir. Oh, track team, right?
Specifically, guy might hear myself that we play against Muir every year and everything, and yeah. So I don't think we can be friends
Good
anymore,
school.
Wilbert.
Can we trust
no.
him? Not as Chavato.
No.
Okay.
No, I think Wilbert's okay. Now, depending on what we were playing, Muir was either going to smash Arcadia or we were going to smash them. There were very few competitive moments.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I know the track team was good, right?
Track team, football team. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Basketball team was
Swimming once in a
like
while.
Jacques Vaughn was playing there
Oh,
when I went
okay.
through there. Wayne Womack was there. Stacy Ogman went to Muir.
respect.
Like
Okay.
they had
we have
some
some
men.
notable alumni.
You're-
Jackie Robinson.
Oh,
We have
okay.
I think it's Eddie Van Halen.
See, that's how Donnie Brasco got in right
Yep.
there. See, I'm just saying. So road food we like. Pasadena, your high school's cool. He's almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Give him his button.
I'll make my way through.
There you go. So we got the Pachanga pick of the week. Where's DeAndre? Did he slip off? Okay, get on the mic real quick. Because it's going to be college basketball. Do you have a game that you're looking forward to in the second round? I'll make that the Pachanga pick of the week.
I picked Houston.
Okay, so Houston has A&M.
Yes, and A&M, they came off a really good win. They came in as the underdogs in that first round matchup, and A&M went out there and they imposed their will in that first round. They're going to play. The Houston's playing against a tough Texas A&M team, but I do believe Houston is a team that can make the Final Four this year.
Okay, so Houston, number 10 Houston, or number 1 Houston, is taking on number 10 Texas A&M tomorrow. I think that game starts at 3. Is that Eastern? Probably. Okay. And then there's also Duke versus number 9 TCU, number 1 Duke. Is Duke like the most hated college basketball team?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they still carry that? They don't have they don't have a Grayson Allen anymore. Like, what's the hate about Duke?
The reputation,
Okay.
the elitism,
The Duke.
the fact that they are always good. The
Okay.
fact that they're always kind of floating around the Final Four. The fact that Christian Leitner went there.
Hey,
all
enough
all
said.
Christian
of
Leitner.
these things.
Everybody
Yeah,
does.
Everybody hates
Everybody
Christian. There's
hates
a
Christian.
documentary called I Hate Christian Leitner. Everybody hates Christian Leitner.
Number 1 Duke, and that number 1 looks great with Duke. Now,
Don't sleep on TCU.
Number 9 TCU.
My guy Jamie Dixon coaches TCU. He's a really
Gaucho?
good. Yeah, he's a gaucho.
He was on the staff at UCSB
Oh, really?
for a while, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's a really good head coach for TCU, and they, like I said, they're rolling right now too at the right time.
Let me give you 2 more. Okay, number 1 Michigan is playing number 9 St. Louis U, which will be good.
The Salukis.
Yes.
Like the Billikens.
The Billikens.
The
Billikens. Salukis
Illinois.
are Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
And this is
Billikens.
what happened with Nebraska.
They won their first ever tournament game.
They won their first.
Shout out Fred Hoiberg. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a college basketball savant. I'm sorry.
But you and my dad, you guys, I'm going to hook you guys up on a group text. You're the only 2 people I know who are still plugged in.
Hey, I love it.
I didn't know Nebraska actually played basketball. I'm kidding. And they have number 5 Vanderbilt. That seems like the closest matchup, 4 versus 5.
Yeah, you got a 6-3.
You got a 6-3. Where's the
Louisville
6?
and Michigan State.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
that's going to be fun. That's
Louisville.
Louisville, the Pachanga pick of the week. And you can go to Pachanga Resort Casino, stay and play package, a deluxe room for one night, $100 in resort dining credit. Pachanga Resort Casino is giving away a brand new house. I told you this, right? The Home Sweet Win contest. It's back. You can win a $2.5 million house in OC. Yes, right there in Travis's neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
Use your Pachanga rewards card to earn entries. Visit pachanga.com for complete details.
If you want to fit in, you got to get an e-bike.
There you go.
Now that you got a free house, you can go put your rent money towards the e-bike.
There you go. Yes.
I was coming home last night from the bar after watching a little basketball, getting something to eat, and on the bike, and it started getting dark fast. I'm like, I want to get on the road so I can see where I'm going. Didn't really work.
Really? Got dark quick?
Got dark much quicker than I thought it was. I have a headlight on it, and there's a tail light on it too, but It's not like a car where it kind of floods the area with light.
Yeah.
It's just like a little patch of light
No.
about 10 feet in front of the bike. So you can't really see what's coming next.
You got to go slow.
Got to go slow.
And they can see you. That's all that matters.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully. So did you read that thing about Mark Davis setting up a succession plan for who can take over the Raiders when he's done?
I did. Very interested in that.
And he says he's not getting ready to sell his majority stake in the team. He's got investors like Tom Brady, like this Egon Durbin guy that is kind of like basically put himself in the on-deck circle that if when Mark Davis decides he wants to sell or if he's no longer with us, if his heirs are no longer interested in running the team, that this guy gets like first right of refusal to buy the team. Got me thinking, what if the Raiders were run by a highly competent group of people? And I'm not trying to make a He-Man haircut joke.
Honestly?
That Mark Davis is no longer a part of the process and it runs the way that you would like to see, because the Raider brand is still as strong as ever, despite them being a terrible football team.
Okay, so how do I say this? If the Raiders ever became a dynasty or the Steelers, is that the model of well-run?
I think the Rams are the model of well-run. They have consistency.
The recent run.
Yeah, the last 10 years or so. You've got a team president, or I'm not sure what Kevin Demoff's title is.
COO.
But COO at the very top, who's been there a long time, who knows how things operate, who hired a GM who's been there a long time, who knows how things operate, who hired a head coach who's been there a long time.
So they
and
have
a
Sean McVay type run window. It's like this, but there.
But at the very top, it's steady. Like Stan Kroenke's pretty steady.
That's
like
what I mean.
Yeah.
You'd have this sort of run with this group right now with the Raiders.
Yes.
You'd take over all of sports.
I think it would be amazing.
I think their brand goes farther than just about anybody.
Maybe only the Cowboys?
I think they outpace the Cowboys.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really do. I think the Raiders fandom outpaces just about everybody in sports. I really do. And if they become a superpower.
You're talking in intensity and in numbers, both?
Just everything. They cross all lines.
Yeah,
they
true.
get everything, every NFL team or any sports team, the angles they take to market certain areas, they already got.
Yeah.
Everybody is a Raiders fan. That's what I mean. And if they become great, they would take over sports.
It just feels like the people that have stuck with them through the last quarter century, basically, they've been bad for 25 years, more or less.
And they're still hanging in there.
And they're still growing. And they're able to go from the Bay Area to Los Angeles, back to the Bay Area to Vegas, and nobody really cares.
No.
The Raider fans are Raider fans, no matter where they are. But they've been just so poorly run. They fire a coach seemingly every year. They hire a new guy every single year. And Al Davis, I understand, I'm not naive to the fact of how brilliant Al Davis was to begin with. But he clearly lost his fastball towards the end and was running things in a way that didn't make a lot of sense. His son, Mark Davis, has not done a good job running this team. They're not the Raiders in anything other than their uniforms, right? They just have not been good in a long time. Solid management, solid ownership, solid coaching. It feels like it's just waiting to explode.
It seems like it's going that way as long as Mendoza turns out to be not horrible, not bad, and you build. I think they're heading in that direction
I hope
anyway.
so, but I think you've heard me say this. I don't think you can overcome a bad owner. You might occasionally catch lightning in a bottle if you get a really good player.
Yeah.
But the bad owner will find a way to screw it up. They always do.
No, but if he's getting his ducks in a row and what do you call that? Getting all your affairs in order, then some of that's already happening. So,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't think they're going to have to work too hard to sell tickets.
No.
And if they become great, then they get even more fans. That's what I mean. I think they would outpace just about everybody in sports, definitely football.
The Raiders are like the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Cowboys, and there's just a handful of teams. When they're good, it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
It's good for everybody when the Raiders are good.
Imagine if they had the number one player in the sport.
Yeah.
On their team.
When was the last time that happened?
That's what it's
Bo
been.
Jackson?
Been forever.
Howie Long?
Imagine if that guy is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's Mendoza. Mendoza as a Raiders quarterback, and he's good too. Come on, and the team is great around him. You don't everything.
Just Al, Mark. Let's get your affairs in order, and maybe you reconsider. Maybe we reconsider. Little tip or no tip coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian. Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Only at Waba Grill. It's for you. Come on. No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tomorrow, next stop, new challenge. The road trip rolls on for the Lake Show. Stop number 4 of a 6-game journey brings them to Orlando.
And Reeves steals it. Reeves on a breakaway to LeBron. Slam dunk.
Lakers versus Magic. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. And all right, before I get to tip or no tip, I asked you guys to guess Funchy's weight.
Yeah.
I finally got a response. He did a post. He's like, sorry, I'm just seeing it now. I haven't weighed myself in a few months, but the last time I weighed myself, I was 169.
Thank you.
Okay, 169.
1 pound off.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
1 pound off.
We were all close, 10 pounds.
I was
170. Right there, right. Yeah, we're all within 10 pounds.
By Price is Right rules, though.
This
I'm
is
out.
right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm over by 1.
So 169 for Funchy. Damn, Funch, you are thin. I'm jealous.
He's super thin.
No, I'm jealous because
Super
he can be thin and eat whatever he wants.
That's
Garbage gut.
Not fair,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He would eat that
I
whole
want
cake.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys. So we talked a lot about the Lakers and Luka dropping 60, and Bam also gave him his respect, but added a little something. So I want you guys to hear this out.
Nah, he hit some tough shots out there. Like, it is what it is. I know what it's like to be in that mode. As people can see, it's not easy to get 80. But he made some tough shots.
Okay.
You're making it worse, man.
Listen, okay. When I heard that audio, your girl was a little bit upset because he couldn't just say, yo, Luka, congrats on your 60 and keep it moving. He had to say, the whole 83 thing, which we all know how we feel. So tip or no tip? No disrespect to Bam, but Luka's 60 was more impressive than his 83.
I'm going to go tip because it was real. It wasn't artificial. They didn't have to create possessions for you to get there. This was a guy trying to win. It was far more impressive to me.
I have nothing to add to that. I agree completely. And the fact that he knows it's not as impressive.
Of course.
The fact that he had to say, I had 80. Yeah, we know.
Making it worse, man.
Yeah, he made a bunch of hard shots. I know what it's like to. No, stop. The second you have to remind me of the thing you did doesn't matter anymore.
Exactly.
Yep. Let someone else do it. Let someone else tell you, hey, Man, Bam had 83 the other night. Not you.
Not you.
Yes.
Yes.
Bad
Totally
luck.
agree.
I was so mad, and the whole I'm just like, dude, shut up.
It's bad. It was bad. And he knows it. He knows it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows. That's why you laughed.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. All right, so I don't like to throw my name around when it comes to job referrals. I've been burned before really bad by one of my cousins, and I'm like, I just don't do it. So
What did he or she do to you?
So I got him an internship at an old station because
Okay.
he was also a communications major. He showed up once and never again.
Just
Out of
ghosted?
Ghosted.
Oh, that's bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
I looked horrible, and because I had a good track record, they were like, it's not on you, it's on them.
That's
but
bad.
it still looks really bad. So I'm very selective when it comes to that. But I did it the other day. I helped my niece get an interview. Just the interview. She did earn the job. But then her friend wanted to also apply. So she applied, and she name dropped me. I didn't know. I don't even know the friend's name. So when they asked me, like, hey, do you know so-and-so too? I'm like, yeah, no, because I don't.
Sure.
So tip or no tip, name dropping for a job without permission is out of line.
Ooh.
I'll go first.
Ooh.
Tip, you're right. Look,
Ooh.
and it's going to blow up in their face. You said that the employer called you and asked?
Yes.
She's cooked.
Yeah, she is.
She's cooked. If somebody called me and said, hey, Trav, Joe Blow was interviewing with us. He said that you are a reference. I'm like, I don't know that guy. That guy's off the list.
Yeah.
Because clearly they were actually interested in this person enough to call one of their references. And if the reference, like, I don't even know who that person is, what else did they lie about?
That's true.
You know what I mean? That is
That's true.
That is a really risky game to play. The only
not
way
wrong.
it works is if you assume they're not going to check out your references. Much less to somebody that has already been referenced. That's
You're not
wild.
wrong. Gas prices are way too high. So whatever you got to do to get a job, so be it.
They just didn't get the job.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever you got to do to get the job, so be it.
You don't have
Hey,
one
man.
person that would vouch for you?
That's right.
Well, the thing is, they knew that
Right.
my niece got interviewed, and they just felt like, oh, well, if I throw her name too, and I was
Yeah.
like, what? And I told my niece, at least tell me, you know what I mean? So I have a heads up.
You ever had this one? Because I've done what you have suggested before, and like people, but they always, Trav, do you mind if I use a reference? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say absolutely, whether I like you or not.
Right.
And if they call me, I'm going to tell them the truth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I had one that came in and like, what do you think about this guy? I'm like, he's all right.
Right.
What do you think that felt like on the other end of the phone? Not like, let me tell you, you're making a huge mistake if you don't hire this guy. This is a guy that I wish I could have kept him for myself. I've worked with this guy, one of my favorite guys ever, versus, yeah, he was okay.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie for you.
I always
For
say
the most
yes.
part. Yeah. I'm
Always.
with you. I'm not going to lie for you.
Yep.
Not going to do that. You've had people do that on your dime, right? You at a club or something,
Oh, dude.
and, I'm with him. No, you're not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
to try
you.
to get free drinks?
Yeah, or just, I'm with that party. Or you mess up and the bouncers are throwing you out. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm with him. No, you're not.
And they look over and they're like,
I don't even know you.
Nope.
Yeah, good luck.
see ya.
Yeah.
That happened to one of my best friends and I when we went to the DR. We were in an all-inclusive resort, the food, the drinks, and all that. But we're like, oh, we want to get the experience of the locals. So we go to a bar and we meet up with somebody that my friend knew that recommended. She's like, oh, this is my so-and-so, whatever. They ordered a bunch of stuff. And then when the bill came, it was all on our bill. And we were
Yeah,
like,
see?
oh,
Nope.
crap.
Nope.
Like, this is a huge tab. I was like, how? Oh, so-and-so just said put it on your tab.
Were they gone?
They were gone.
Yeah.
And we're like,
See,
well,
now that's how you get away with your gas money.
There you go, right there.
That's how you.
Dang.
But until I get the gas money, I'm not going to tell any lies. That's how you
Brilliant.
do it.
So that was brutal. It's happened to us.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to nicer things. So the LA Dodgers, as you guys know, have a long history of a stable opening day pitcher with Clayton Kershaw. He held that streak, I believe, from 2011 to 2018. There was a few other ones, and then he came back in 2021 and also got it. Now Yamamoto has back-to-back starts. Now, tip or no tip, no one is touching Clayton Kershaw's opening day streak.
Oh, tip. No one's touching that. How long? 18?
So it was 2011. Yeah.
How many?
11 to 18.
11 to
8
18.
years.
No way. No.
Yeah.
Tip. No one's touching that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he's right. That Yamamoto did. Yamamoto, I think Greg was telling me this the other day, is the first guy other than Kershaw.
Yes, that is true.
No, not including Kershaw. That the last one to do is Sandy Koufax, who threw the last pitch of the season.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And then threw the first pitch of the season the following year.
Well, wait.
Other than Kershaw.
Knock on wood.
Right.
Okay.
But guys get hurt too often now.
Yeah.
It's just that Kershaw was healthy enough to start the season 8 years in a row is bananas.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
I saw that, and I honestly was like, we're never seeing that again.
Well, think about this. So Oral Hershiser, who, by the way, I'm going to see on Saturday night at Legends Attic, Pedro Martinez and Ramon Martinez are going to be there.
No way.
I cannot wait to do that. Oral got the last out of the World Series in 1988.
Yeah.
Right? Rick Dempsey jumps up. They have the party on the mound. Tim Belcher was the opening day starter the next year.
No.
And Oral pitched the second game.
Really?
Yeah, and maybe it was just... probably a little injury or something,
Yeah.
something weird like that. But it's really hard to do that, and that Kershaw did it as many times as he did.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's honorary. Like
That's
really,
all. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is an honorary thing that I do think is kind of meaningful.
Okay.
in an honorific sort of way. It doesn't mean like this is our guy. It means you're the person that has earned the right to go first.
Oh, okay.
It's like letting someone at Thanksgiving eat first because they've been around the longest.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's you got to still be an effective player, but it is kind of like Kershaw kind of had to force Walker Buehler into that role a couple of years ago.
Maybe it was Carpenter, Chris Carpenter.
Yeah,
St.
I
Louis.
bet he did it for
Or
a while.
Wainwright.
Wainwright probably did it
one
for
of
a
those
while.
dudes. Yeah.
By the way, Trav, Pedro Martinez, you know who he is?
In the show.
He's MLB The Show legend.
Yeah, he is. He is, and everything. I cannot wait to talk to Pedro
Which Pedro?
on Saturday night.
Jerry Cole Pedro? Or
So I was looking
Jerry
at all,
Cole Pedro was dangerous.
He was dangerous from the moment.
You're right.
I was watching Skinny Pedro with the Dodgers when he pitched his first 2 years.
Yeah.
Very dangerous Skinny Pedro. Young child Pedro.
Oh.
20 years old Pedro.
You'll love this, that YouTube of him and Roger Clemens
Yeah.
on a beanball day.
Oh.
When Roger throws up and in and Pedro's like, oh, okay. This is when he threw the manager down.
Yeah.
That whole
Zimmer.
little documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You want to throw inside?
Look, Pedro, just simply put, Pedro is not scared.
Not at all.
No.
Said he asked, who do you want me to hit?
Pedro's 5'8", 5'9".
Yes.
And he didn't give a damn.
At
I
all.
am coming inside, and if you get hit, that's your problem. What? I
Wow.
can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to
Can
meet
I
him.
give you guys a quick stat?
Yeah.
So I saw this right now that I was scrolling Twitter. It says Luka is outscoring entire NBA franchises in the last 24 hours. Points scored since Wednesday night. Luka 100. The Warriors 99.
Dang.
Clippers 99. Washington Wizards 95. And the Brooklyn Nets 92.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
You, Luka.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
I was going to say this when Chris did the intro to the show. He said he scored 100 points in 2 days. It's actually one.
You're right.
Yeah, less than one
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Less than 1 day he scored 100 points. If that's what you need to get back into the MVP conversation, that's it right there.
Let's talk about that coming up next.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Luka's position in that MVP race because for the first time, usually we have two candidates that are pretty valuable. Sometimes you'll get a third. I think there's 4 or 5, maybe even 6 guys that you could honestly say deserve an MVP this year. We'll get into it. It's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy, and I know that a lot of people around are getting sick right now. You are not imagining this. It's real. Doctors have said this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. And listen, I was just away visiting some friends up in Mammoth, and everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I don't know about you guys. I can't get sick. I'm sure you can't get sick. So now what I've done is I've ordered a medical emergency kit. Now, when you have a medical emergency kit, it's like having an urgent care or a pharmacy right in your home. No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no co-pays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes, and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
Mason in Ireland.
The one I would like to participate in someday is Power Slide.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I've always wanted to compete in power slam.
You'd have a broken jaw, and one would be saying, "Why do you keep putting yourselves?"
He would
in
definitely
these
say that.
positions?"
He would definitely say that.
I know DeMarco wants to do power slap, so you should talk to him about it.
Oh,
Well, wait a
me
minute,
versus
wait a minute.
DeMarco power slap?
Oh, that's a horrible idea.
Oh,
Right, you're gonna
I will
kill.
take him down.
Oh,
I
my
will
God.
take DeMarco
There's
down.
Oh,
chance.
my God,
yeah.
that is a horrible idea.
No, I could take a slap.
You cannot.
He
beat
would
DeMarco.
put you in the hospital.
No, I could take a slap. I'm telling you.
He's an NFL defensive
I
lineman.
am so much tougher than you think I am.
Right.
He's going down. DeMarco's going down like a bag of
He
rocks.
may not even notice that you slap him.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, "What's up, dude? What's going on over there?"
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
Who hasn't seen Law and Order?
DeAndre has never seen Law and Order
Never
SVU.
once?
That's
I
impossible.
haven't
It's
watched
on TV.
one episode of Law and Order, but you know what's crazy? I know about Law and Order because of this theme song.
Oh, well, it's been on the air for 40 years.
Yeah.
I just never. I see it on. I just never watched it.
Even the clips are good.
Yes.
You can live off the clips and get the whole show. It's great.
It's one of those shows you don't have to watch to enjoy.
Yeah.
That makes
Pretty
sense. It could just be on in the background. I'm going to tell you every Law and Order episode. You ready? Here we go. Dead guy on the street, show opens. There's a body on the ground. 2 cops show up and they're like, yeah. One of them will make a stupid joke about the guy being dead, right? Like, well, guess he's not going to be late to work today. One of those kind of things. Cut, credits, open, investigation. There'll be some random person that they'll question. You got that guy's coming back later in the show.
Right.
Commercial break. Second break. They find the guy that they questioned earlier. He's the missing piece. Commercial break, trial, guilty, not guilty, show's over. That's every show.
That's true.
That's every
That's the
single
formula.
episode.
And
it's
SVU
awesome.
is very similar.
Yeah,
And you'll be hooked.
Yeah, the Law and Order, it's a murder. SVU, there's some sort of sex crime, and then
And you'll be hooked.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
It is.
They've
It's
had
awesome.
100 million different actors. Every
Benson.
actor that's been
I
in
love Benson.
Olivia Benson's the best.
Yes.
Oh, she's amazing.
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
was
was
a
on
cop.
it.
I can't remember the other guys. Jeremy Sisto.
Jeremy Sisto was on it
Sisto
forever.
was good.
Jerry Orbach
Jerry
was on
Orbach
it. Paul
was there.
Sorvino was on it.
Who was the other dude that was with Orbach? The young black dude. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesse something or
yes,
other. Yeah,
I love those
Benjamin
two.
Bratt was on. You know, he was
yes, he
Oh, there you go.
was
Chris
on that.
Moltisanti from The Sopranos
That's
was in
right,
it for a
yes.
while.
Benjamin Pratt was on there.
I
Yes,
do
he
love that.
was.
When you get the
Gaucho.
Is he
Is
really?
he really?
Benjamin Bratt.
Oh.
Yep.
I love when
Good
you
day
get
for
the
the Gaucho.
rare Sopranos reunion on the show.
Yeah.
Or in any show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
fun.
hated though from that show or those
The
shows?
Sopranos or Law and Order?
No, Law and Order. When you would have one character and then they would use the same actress or actor for something else, and I'm like, no,
I'm
don't
with
do
you.
that.
I don't like that either.
Ice-T's, his first show, he was a pimp. And then came back as a cop.
The black woman who was like in the lieutenant, she was the boss.
Yes, her.
Epatha
Murchison.
Yeah, her.
Yes.
The first time she was in it, she was a criminal, and like they had her like they were in terror, and then you turn around like she's like, wait, she's the lieutenant of the police department. Like
wink,
what
wink,
happened?
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Just forget about it.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Different universe.
I want to throw a little Dodger thing at you real quick.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
The Dodgers have the best team on paper that they've had in a very long time. Okay? They're also getting older. You know, they're like their core stars for the most part are on the wrong side of where you would want them age-wise, but still not so far gone. They're in the late stages of their prime for the most part. I want to kind of paint a picture of things that could potentially not work out. How many of these things would have to happen for you to think that the Dodgers, I don't want to say are in trouble because I still think they make the playoffs, even if most of the things I'm about to say happen. But let's start with this. What if Mookie has another year offensively like he did last year, which is just way, way below the line for where we expect him to be? He's an MVP, Hall of Fame guy, but last year, offensively at least, he was just kind of a guy, and maybe even a little bit less than that.
That would suck for him.
Agreed.
That would suck for him.
Doesn't sink the team.
No, I don't think it sinks the team.
What if Freddie shows up and just got a little bit old all of a sudden?
Okay.
Like, and again, he had a great year last year.
Yeah.
He's an incredibly important part of what they do. His decline, whatever we want to call it, it's not really the graph tipping over. It's kind of this plateau where he's just still one of the best hitters in baseball. But Father Time is undefeated. Let's say he gets a little bit older and you start to see a little decline.
Still, if it's decline at the plate, I'm okay.
Okay.
If it's decline defensively, like in the field where it's bad,
yeah,
then I'm worried because that stuff will hurt you.
Okay. Yamamoto had a very long year last year. Pitched every time it was his time in the rotation and then was just brilliant in the postseason. What if he shows up and he just looked a little gassed and fatigued?
That would scare me.
Okay.
That would definitely scare me unless – give me your 5 without him.
Ohtani, Sasaki, Snell, Glasnow, Sheehan.
Okay, not the end of the world.
No, far from it.
Not the end of the world, but Glass scares me.
Okay.
Roki, I still don't know.
Fair.
And Emmett Sheehan, oh, you guys like Emmett Sheehan.
I love Emmett Sheehan.
You love Emmett Sheehan.
I think he's terrific. Yeah.
Is he due?
They're all due.
Okay.
Yeah, like honestly, like I'm not even trying to be. They're all due.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But some guys are more due than the other.
I hear what you're saying, but I think everybody's a kind of unless you just got back, I think you're on the clock.
Ohtani, Glass, okay. I think you can survive that without Yamamoto.
Next one. Snell and Glasnow both have similar years they did last year where they miss a lot of time.
I don't think you can do that again.
Okay.
I don't think you can do that again because you barely did it by the skin of your teeth with guys missing time. Like, it wasn't smooth sailing at all.
It wasn't smooth sailing
at any point.
But they kind of did just breeze into the playoffs at the same. There was never a time where they weren't going to make the playoffs. Despite all now, the division lead, yes. Getting the first round bye, yes. They did have to sweat that a little bit, but as far as making the playoffs, that was kind of in their back pocket from opening day. It was never really a question at that point.
So all these are happening independent of each other.
I got more.
Okay, all right.
Teoscar Hernandez gets old, and I think of all the things we've laid out here, this is the most likely one, where Teo shows up and it's like, oh boy, he kind of hit the wall.
I thought you already had a plan for him.
Well, you have options.
You're planning for him to be old.
Yeah, but he's still going to be your starting left fielder. He's still going to get a nice long look at it. I don't think they're looking to move on from him until this season is over. I think this is just where they are.
For some reason, why does that stand out to me more? If he gets old, that might be scary.
Yeah, he gives you a lot of length to that lineup.
He really does. He connects the bottom and the top of the lineup, sort of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say the bullpen struggles the way it did last year.
No.
Okay.
No. Like really, like where you have to avoid them completely?
You just, maybe not quite like that. But let's say it was basically what it was from the middle of the year to the end of the year, where it's like, I just don't know what's coming out of it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. That was crazy.
They still made the playoffs with all of that.
Well, that's because you're so good. But that by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
No way you can do that twice.
What if Kyle Tucker is just okay? Because you could throw it out there like, hey, he's not going to have a bad year. The only way Kyle Tucker has a bad year is if he gets hurt. Not going to.
Okay.
Right. But let's say instead they're paying him $60 million a year.
Big time.
Let's say he performs like a $15 million a year player as opposed to a $60 million player.
That would suck for him. That would suck for him. And does that go down as the Tanner Scott, like another?
Nick Scott, this
He'll
guy
come
makes
back.
like
Tanner Scott will come back. It might be one where that might be a bad move.
So I just laid out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different potential things. How many of those things would have to hit before you're like, they're in trouble?
At least half.
Yeah.
At least half.
Yeah.
Mookie and a bad bullpen. Mookie not performing in a bad bullpen. Freddie getting old and you're missing 2 starters.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 of those things happen at the same time, you got some problems.
This is what's so weird about this team, I think, and because this is the answer I don't know if I've ever given before. I think that they can withstand pitching issues more than any team I've ever seen in my life. I think if it were to go bad, and again, I'm not saying any of this is likely, but if it's going to be because the offense goes bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if Glasnow goes down, which he almost always does, even if Snell misses time, which he is going to at least start the year, even if Yamamoto needs a break, even if Ohtani can't post every 5th or 6th day, you've got Ryan, you've got Hurt, you've got Stone, you've got Sheehan, you've got Robleski. Like, these guys are not just guys that can pitch if you need them. These are guys that would be in rotations everywhere else in baseball.
Right.
And I really do think that that's the one part of all of this puzzle that they can withstand the most. If Freddie, Mookie, and Kyle Tucker all kind of like, hey, man, what's going on with those guys? And they're scoring 4 runs a night instead of 5.5 runs a night. That's a big difference.
True. Any other team that you've ever remember rooting for or rooting against that was World Series or bust every year?
The Yankees of the early 2000s,
okay,
and that's it.
That's fair. That's
it.
fair. And this is almost even more, like you said. There should be no reason why you shouldn't compete for a World Series.
No. It is World Series or bust for
every
them.
Single year.
Absolutely. The Braves in the 90s when they won the division like 14, 15
true.
years in a row.
True.
It's like, okay, winning the division is kind of in your back pocket. I usually, I'll put it to you this way. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't, short of something just completely off the rails happening, they're going to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into it, they nearly lost to the Blue Jays. They were a bad throw from Ryan Kerkering from the Phillies away from maybe having to go back to Philly and play a winner-takes-all. Who knows what happens there?
Right.
So them winning the World Series is not a slam dunk. Them making the playoffs is a slam dunk.
Right. But like I said, with the talent you have and the redundancy you have, especially at pitching, you should be in this thing deep every year.
We didn't even talk about Shohei.
Well, all this
I know.
is as long as Shohei is still Shohei, right? You can get over having a bad Mookie. You can get over having a Kyle Tucker that's not performing well, or a getting old Freddie and Teo.
Yeah.
As long as
King Kong.
Ohtani is Ohtani, right?
Yeah, as long as he's still doing his
right.
thing. All right, let's go back to reminding you that LAFC is back on the road tomorrow, March 21st in Austin. 11 a.m. for BMO Countdown to Kickoff with Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA 710 and the ESPN LA app. Then later that evening, LAFC takes on Austin FC with pregame at 5 o'clock. Kickoff is at 5:30 p.m., streaming live on the ESPN LA app, home of LAFC. Can Luka backdoor this MVP?
He could.
I know he's put himself in the conversation. So SGA, Wemby, Jokic. I think I'd throw Jaylen Brown in there. I'd throw Cade Cunningham in there, and I'd throw Luka in there. But is it still just a 2-horse race between Wemby and SGA, or could Luka legitimately win the MVP?
I think it's between it's SGA's year. Like Luka has put himself into the race, and he's going to win the scoring title. We know this. He's going to have the sizzle to go along with the steak. But SGA has been carrying this thing all year, and he's still that guy, and OKC is still that team. So he's going to be hard to beat, but he can force himself into the combo. I think he could outpace just about everybody else outside of Shea, which would be a big win.
Even Wemby?
Look, Wemby, is he going to win Defensive Player of the Year?
Almost certainly.
Okay, well, that's...
He averages about 4 blocks a game.
I know.
That's scoring champion, Defensive Player of the Year.
The difference with Wemby, Wemby also scores. Like, he plays both ends at an incredibly high level.
And San Antonio is going to have a better record than the Lakers.
Yes, but
I could see Wemby finishing two.
This is where I think it's interesting. The San Antonio is going to finish with a better record than the Lakers. They're 7 games clear of the Lakers right now. The Lakers are not going to catch him. But the fact that we're having a conversation about Luke, because what were the fight we were talking about the other day? Hagler, Leonard.
Yes.
Right? And what did we talk about? That Leonard would steal rounds at the end.
He won
with some
the show.
Flurries. He won the show.
Hagler
won the fight.
Yes.
And there's optics, there's moments that because Luka is closing so fast, because the Lakers are the hottest team in basketball, or one of the hottest teams in basketball, because the Lakers are always going to generate a ton of attention, good, bad, or anywhere in between. Does just the narrative of it all, the momentum of it all, push him past Wembanyama?
Well, you got 12 games, 10 if you're lucky, if you hold on to the 3 seed to where you can start resting people. And if Luka, like that performance, how many of those do you have left in the last 10, 12 games?
What if he does it 3 or maybe not 60, but let's say he goes for 44 more times.
Okay, because right now it's highlights. It is. And Wemby is in everybody's highlight package every day.
Yeah.
Every day, every night, he's doing something on either end. And it's something you've never seen before. That's what I mean. When you're swatting 3-point shots, not dribbling and dunking the ball on the other end, that makes you go, wow. But then Luka can do his stuff like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying, don't we consider MVP and the biggest thing in there is valuable, the most valuable player? So I always look at it as far as like Shea and what Oklahoma City Thunder are able to do if he wasn't on the basketball court. They're still able to plug in a lot of guys on that roster. And I'm not discrediting Shea Gilgeous as far as his averages and how much he means to Oklahoma City. But the Thunder can go a couple of games without his scoring, and they can still find ways to win games. San Antonio Spurs, that team, without Wemby, they will struggle really hard defensively because they rely on him a lot on the back end as far as him helping them out, protecting the rim, rebounding. Okay, so Wemby, without him, it will be difficult for the Spurs to win some games, I would say, without him in the lineup. Now, as far as the Lakers, we talk about their scoring and how stagnant it gets. If they don't have Luka Doncic in the majority of these games with his,
you're nowhere.
It's a big drop.
It's a wrap.
I'm with you. It just depends on your definition of valuable. Right now, Shea leads OKC to one of the best records in the West, and the West is the best.
Yeah.
Right, and he's scoring 30-plus.
Right, he's amazing.
Right, you can't ignore that.
I'm not ignoring it, but I like his definition of it, which is just and I think this is a fun way to do it. I'm not saying it's the best way to do it, but I think it's a fun way to do it. Just literally take him out. What's left?
Okay.
Like Oklahoma City might still be the best team in the league.
By that same token, take Jokic out of Denver.
Also a great choice.
Right. He is the team.
Yeah.
He's everything. That's what I mean.
By that, he may be at the top of the list, but by that, I think Luka's second.
Could be.
I really do. Now,
it's hard.
I think Shea's going to win, and that'd be 2 in a row for him. He won last year too, right?
No, I thought Jokic won last year.
Was it SGA last
year? SGA won last year. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So he gets 2 in a row after Jokic had won, I think, 3 in 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that they're going to get it because Wembanyama is going to post up there, and assuming he's healthy, he's going to have that thing on lock for who knows how long.
I just think Luka may get docked for the record. Like the other guys may have a better record than him. And
they do.
And that will be their excuse for not voting for Luka.
They do have a better record than he does. But here's the other thing. The Lakers have the 4th best record in the league.
Uh-huh.
It's not like they're in the middle of the pack, like they're 15th or even 10th. They're tied for 4th. Now they're significantly back from OKC and San Antonio, but so is everybody else.
True.
Yeah, I just it feels like he's kind of forced his way in there.
Just throw more little golden nugget on this. Lakers are currently the 3rd seed in the Western Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Luka's averaging 33 points. He's averaging 8 assists, and basically he's averaging 8 rebounds if you want to round it up.
Yeah.
Okay, SGA is averaging 31 points. He's has 6 assists and only 4 rebounds. Luka Doncic is one of the better rebounding guards in the league, and he also has a high assist. I mean, I guess assist to turnover ratio can be a little bit, because Luka does turn the ball over a handful, but still, his assist numbers are very high.
So I looked this up. This is what usually decides the MVP in the NBA. Team record, top 2 or 3 seeds, matters a lot.
Yep.
Individual stats.
Yep.
Luka checked those box. Narrative, storyline, improvement, voter fatigue. I don't think anybody's tired of voting for SGA.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
But Luka's never won one either.
This is
and
true.
Sometimes they like to freshen that. And
I would use that as a storyline.
I think that he's, I don't want to say removed, but at least quieted the but he doesn't play defense thing.
Yeah, 5 steals.
It's not gone, but it's quieter. Like we're talking about it a lot less than we did 3-4 weeks ago.
True.
Talking about it a lot less since he got technical foul number 15, by the way, which I'm never letting that one go.
No,
I
shouldn't.
hope he gets teed up like crazy through the first month of the season next year.
Now, can I ask you guys this question? So I've been debating this on my Lakers Talk Daily show, which you guys can catch weekdays at 11 a.m. on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube channel. Just a quick little plug right there. So Kendrick Perkins went on First Take, and he was saying that about a week ago, he made comments in regards to Luka Doncic doesn't deserve to be in the first team All-NBA category.
Oh, I heard this. Yeah. Okay.
So looking what he has been doing,
he said he doesn't have him in his All-NBA. Yeah.
And you can like we all said, you can make a very, very good argument when it comes to Jaylen Brown, when it comes to Cade Cunningham, especially what they've been doing in the Eastern Conference.
Sure.
But it's like when you look at the numbers and looking where the Lakers, as far as the second half of the season and how they turned their season around too, you can still make the argument that Luka Doncic deserves to be in the first team as well.
I think he's a lock for the first team. His numbers almost demand it. The team is really good. They're going to finish with a flurry. I don't think there's a world exists where Luka Doncic isn't first team All-NBA. I just don't see it.
I thought he had Cade Cunningham on there.
Yeah, he did. He had Cade Cunningham and he had Jaylen Brown.
He said he wouldn't
put Luka Doncic over them.
Here's the other thing: Cade Cunningham may not even be eligible. Right by the time he's got that collapsed lung and he's missed some time. You got to play 65 games, and he may come in just underneath it along the way. So that may be one spot that opens up. Cade's been amazing.
I'm sure he had Jokic on there, right?
Jokic, SGA,
he had
and Wemby.
Yeah,
and Wemby.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll make it. He'll make it.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to make?
What?
A little last man standing along the way.
Look at you. Okay.
Speaking of our Laker people, you ready for this one?
Bring it.
Most points scored all time as a Laker. Now, this is important.
Most points scored all time as a Laker.
Okay, it's not your career total that you played with the Lakers. You were wearing a Laker uniform when you played these games and scored these points.
Okay.
Top 10 people.
It's a single game, though.
Career.
Career. Okay.
Career.
Okay. Right.
Career. Thank you. Let's start with you, DeMarco.
Kobe.
Number 1, 33,643 points as a Laker.
Thank you for that.
Yes. Laura.
Magic
Johnson is number 5. He scored 17,707 points as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. DeAndre.
Kareem
is number 3. 24,176. You guys are doing great. DeMarco.
Logo.
Mr. West, number 2 on the list. 25,192. You guys have gotten 4 of the top 5 so far. Back to you, Laura.
I know I'm winning this.
Yeah, you are.
I know I'm winning this.
I'm already like
5.
As a Laker, right?
As a Laker.
3.
I'll go LeBron just because.
LeBron James is number 10 on the list. The last one in. 12,142 points for LeBron James as a Laker. DeAndre. Wilt Chamberlain is not on the list. Wilt Chamberlain did not make the top 10. So DeAndre is out. Back to you, DeMarco.
Oh, it's me and you? Oh, okay.
No, it's you and Laura.
Oh, I thought you were out. No, you got that. Oh,
no,
you
she got LeBron.
That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
Give me big game. Big game James.
James Worthy, number 6 on the list. 16,320 points.
What you got, Laura?
You're still missing number 4, number 7, 8, and 9.
I got them all.
Laura.
Okay.
Staring right at you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one, so I'm just going to go.
Concede now.
Cooper. Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper is not on the list.
Boom!
Yeah, you guys left a very meaty one out there. Shaq.
Hack.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
And is there another one too?
So Shaq is number 7 on the list, 13,895. There's one person that has scored more than Shaq that we did not name.
Elgin.
I knew. I was going to say Elgin.
Elgin Baylor is number 4 on the list, 23,149. And the two that did not get, you want to take a guess? Run the table?
Is it Gail Goodrich?
Gail Goodrich is number 8 on the list. Gail Goodrich had 13,044 points. And number 9.
Does he hate Michael Thompson?
I think you nailed it.
Does he hate Michael? Or does Michael Thompson not like him?
Is it? Say it.
Byron Scott.
Number 9 on the list.
See,
12,780.
I had to go Cooper because I had Shaq. And I might have been able to put Baylor out there, but then I wouldn't have gotten Byron Scott.
Bryant, West, Kareem, Elgin, Magic, Worthy, Shaq, Gail Goodrich, Byron Scott, and LeBron James, despite coming here at the air quote tail end of his career, has put up 12,142 points as a Laker.
Can I just ask where Wilt will be at?
I don't know. I only have the top 10.
Oh, okay. All right,
yeah,
cool.
but Wilt didn't play, and Wilt played for the Lakers at the end, and he wasn't a Laker for a super long time.
Okay.
Played for the Warriors, played for one or two other teams along the way.
I was just thinking him
What
scoring
did
100
Luka
points.
just do scoring? He's done something no other Laker has done.
No, he passed Worthy on most 40-point games in a Laker uniform, and he did it in like 100 games, and it took Worthy like 10,000.
He just got here.
Yeah, exactly.
He just got here.
Yeah.
Also, another Laker scoring 60. Kobe was the last one to do that, so then he just scored it.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you, Nico.
So what's the running tally
all
of
right,
our wins?
I was about to. You read my mind.
Yeah.
DeMarco 4 got 6. DeAndre has 4. Travis and I are tied at 3.
Let's go.
And Greg has 1.
Let's go.
I don't like that Greg has one. Strike him from the list.
Yeah, for sure.
Marcus, I think Morales has played. He hasn't got anything. Beto has played. Hasn't got anything. Trudell might have played, and I don't think
Trudell would have aced out like you did.
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
The one I would have missed, if I'm being 100% honest, the one I would have missed is Byron Scott.
Yeah, that's for
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
I think I would have gotten the other 9, but I don't think I would have guessed somebody ahead of Byron.
You would know this is a domino thing. We would talk about this while we're playing dominoes. The top 10, Lakers, all this type of stuff. So we would chop it up. So this stuff is like top of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to miss that one.
No, that was that LeBron is on that list.
Hey,
is
amazing.
Just bananas.
Amazing.
Luka's going to get there too if he stays here long enough.
He will.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let him out the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to. They won't let him out the
Yes.
door. Whether or not he decides he wants to leave, not too many people leave the Lakers.
No, I was going to ask. He scored 100 points in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What time do you think he got out of bed today? Because I'm sure they have the day off, right?
Okay, so let's do some math. So let's say the game started at 8 o'clock Miami time. 3-hour game. Just round it off. 11, shower, get out of there, back to the hotel, midnight, eat. So bed, 1, 2 in the morning, probably?
I'm thinking right about now.
Yeah. I mean,
right
he
about now.
probably sacked out a solid 10, 12, right?
I'm not wearing anything but a robe. I'm not.
No.
I'm only getting dressed to go to dinner.
Service,
Yes.
massage, maybe a pedicure or something like
Feed
that.
me grapes.
Yes.
There you go.
He's earned it.
Absolutely.
That is for sure. All right. The Raiders, we have talked about.
Raiders.
You know what I want to talk about, though? It's not Raider related. It's Rams related and what they might do at 13 because not the sexiest pick in the world, but it may make a lot of sense. We'll get into that coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Hey, speaking of Rams, let me holler at the Ramley for a hot minute. We've been together a long time. Us, you and I, as a player, now as a broadcaster, we have both seen some incredible moments in franchise history. Playoff runs, championship seasons, history being made on the field, and there's a lot more out there. But what's about to happen in Australia, that's something none of us have ever seen. I mean, no one has seen this. The NFL is going to play its first ever regular season game in Australia. Think about that, the Down Under. This is your chance to be a part of it. So True Fan Travel is putting together an unforgettable trip for Rams fans. 5 nights in Australia, round-trip flights, hotel accommodations, all-inclusive events, and one knock your socks off, guaranteed to be a whole lot of fun, exclusive tailgate just for Rams fans, and, of course, your tickets to the game. They handle everything. All you got to do is show up and have a great time, enjoy the experience. If you've ever wanted to follow the Rams somewhere truly special, this is it. Do not miss this. Secure your spot right now at truefantravel.com. That's truefantravel.com. Join the Rams in Australia. See you down under.
Time to bench those other job sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build your championship roster. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the MVP for your team. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't make candidates wait to take the shot. It passes the ball right to them. Building your team or scouting fresh talent, ZipRecruiter runs the full court with powerful technology that immediately gets your job in front of the right players. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs,
and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even cross half court. It's a slam dunk with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
We're sort of like a seesaw, you and me. You know, you're very pro LeBron. I'm very skeptical of LeBron.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Right, but I don't understand why you're so skeptical is my question.
Well, why are you so pro?
I mean, really? I mean, he's pretty damn impressive, isn't he? As a basketball player, like I would say, like being pro, like this notion that you have to be like pro LeBron is like this is being out on some limb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's being out on a limb.
I know, but why is being like critical so bad?
But it doesn't feel like you like when he's played bad. Like I've said, oh man, he did not play up to his standards. Blah blah blah. Like I'm happy to say all that stuff. Like no big deal at all. It feels like you were putting vinegar in your mouth when you have to give him any credit.
You mean regular straight up vinegar, or are you talking like apple cider vinegar? Because they're both horrible.
Not apple cider, because that's actually healthy for you.
No, but they're just both horrible.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
Come on, man. This is
This
the
is
other
all you.
bald guys, golf, and The Simpsons. That's my feed.
I love The Simpsons.
I can't get enough of it. Every scenario that's ever happened in life, there's an episode of The Simpsons that lines up with it. Do you watch it still a lot, Laura?
So we started re-watching from the beginning, Christian and I.
Yeah.
We get into these weird modes. So we started watching that. Then it was South Park. Then Supernatural. So we do random old shows.
I watch at least one a day, every day.
Really?
Yeah.
We were like
Yeah.
that for like a few months.
They make me laugh every time. Homer Simpson
But
is
more
my
than one a
all-time
day.
favorite fictional character in the history.
He's a horrible dad. He's a horrible human in a weird way.
He's horrible to himself. He loves Marge.
He does.
And he takes care of his family. Now he does it in weird ways, but he does provide. Yes. Yeah, but he's very nice to Marge. He's always true to Marge.
I don't know how she ended up with him. I mean, I know we've seen the episode of like how she ends
You love
up with
what you
him,
love,
but
Laura. Sometimes it's not up to you.
You know what I'm saying?
The feelings take over. Pick number 13, the Rams, DeMarco.
Yep.
Mel Kiper had his latest mock out, and he has Francis, and forgive me if I get this last name
Maui Noah.
Maui
Noah.
Maui Noah, thank
Yes.
you. Francis Maui Noah from Miami.
Correct.
He's a tackle, offensive tackle.
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh,
love it?
God, love it.
Okay.
Absolutely love it. Yes. Let's see. People from Carson, Long Beach, any football team on the West Coast. Yeah, you love Maui Noahs on your football team.
Okay.
You love that. Matthew Stafford would love a Maui Noah on his football team.
Okay.
Yeah, keep me protected, son. This is what you do. And he's good. He's really good. Either one of those guys, either Maui Noah or Spencer Fano.
Okay.
Either one of those guys at 13 is a yes. It's not sexy. It's not something you can put on the front page.
Yep.
But it's something that would be smart for anybody's football team.
It does the thing that I think is the hardest thing to do right now. It satisfies both today and tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's hard to
play
find.
right now.
You
Yep.
can play right now, and let's say even if he doesn't play right now, but it gives you depth. You're not going to play 3 tackles,
Nope.
right? Somebody's coming off, and now you got a little bit of depth at that position. Having your tackle situation sorted out is incredibly comforting, knowing that you can put some, especially when you got a quarterback that's an older player, a little more fragile potentially at least, and whoever else you might put back there eventually. You got good tackles, everything else kind of settles down a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Remember that game in Detroit when you didn't?
Unfortunately,
right.
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is the benefit of having extra tackles. Warren McClendon saved the universe.
Yeah.
Absolutely saved the world last year by being credible and pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would bet on him to be the starter and keep the job, but I would love to press him with with more talent to get that guy ready for the future, or right now, either one, slide him in. Yes, absolutely.
If you gave Matthew Stafford the proverbial dart of truth serum in the neck.
Protection or target?
Yeah.
I think he would pick protection because he's not moving well these days. He's not a mover.
No.
So, and he's smart with the football, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think he would always pick better protection because I think he can make receivers.
Okay.
And
All
there's guys here that didn't get used last year that might get used more, like Mumfield,
Whittington,
Davis Allen, Ferguson.
Yeah.
All these guys that were on the rise that had glimpses will get bigger roles now. There is no blockade at receiver with Tutu Atwell. He's in Miami now.
Yeah.
Now guys have a pathway to the field. That's what I mean. I think Matthew Stafford can make a receiver. You can't make a guard or a tackle.
I really didn't think about it like that. That's actually, I can, whatever you are, receiver, I can add 15% to whatever you got.
By putting it on the money.
I cannot help you if I got to run for my life.
Yes. Myles Garrett is a problem.
Yeah.
I need you to step in front of him.
Yeah.
Right. I can't get the ball out. So, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be sexy. It would be smart, though. It would be very, 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 very smart if you did.
And if the guy, if you're going to take an offensive lineman at 13 overall and he hits, I got that for 10 years.
Yes.
I don't have to draft another tackle for a while. I'm satisfied. That is, other than quarterback, I think it may be the most important thing, even though it's totally not sexy.
I will steal this from JB Long. He says, what if you find the next Rob Havenstein in the draft? And I'm like, how can you say no to that?
Oh, no, I'm today.
Right.
Today.
Yes, in
Done.
a heartbeat. So
if you told me Francis Maui Noah, I get that right?
Maui Noah.
If you told me he's the next Rob Havenstein, we're done.
Yes, I think he has a chance to be better. He's meaner. He's nasty.
Yeah.
And you think about what San Fran did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Protection might be the way to go.
But like, just to stick on Rob for he played 12 years?
Yeah. And was rock solid.
Yeah.
Flirting with Pro Bowl season every now and then, never got the nod.
Right.
But he improved. He got better.
It never felt like, we got a problem over
there. Nope. Not until there was. Not until he got old.
He was old
right.
and hurt at that point. And at that point, it's like, okay, that's like driving a car for 15 years and if the engine blows up, you're not mad at the it's like, I got everything I needed out of that.
He was not a turnstile. I said a long time ago, and it was funny, he was healthy then. This is when he first came out. I said, if he turned into Brian Bulaga, I'll be happy. And he did. Remember Bulaga from Green Bay?
I don't.
Played forever at right tackle.
Okay.
Yeah. At the end of it, he was more machine than man. Surgery here, surgery there, but he's still out there starting.
You guys picked a tough sport. I got to tell you, that you guys decided that that's what you wanted to do with your time. Like, you're cut differently than the rest of us.
Come on, it's good stuff.
Look, I love it, but I like watching it. That you guys are out there doing it, that's a different.
I don't think Mason's on the receiver bandwagon. A lot of Rams fans are on, let's add some firepower to the receiving corps. And I'm with that. But I think you may hate it to start, but once the season started, you will love that pick if that's the way they went.
It's the thing that has to be right.
Mm-hmm.
To your point, I can get by with some B- at wide receiver. I can't get by with C's at offensive line.
No.
I'm going to get my guy killed.
Yes.
Especially if I have an A or an A+ at quarterback, I have to keep him in one piece.
True. San Francisco is built. They added to their defense. Seattle just won a championship. How? Used by defense.
Yeah.
Right. So it would stand to reason you should beef up the wall between them and your quarterback.
What do you think of the idea that's been floated out there about being able to trade more draft picks, kind of extending the window? Right now, I think you can trade first-round draft picks 3 years out.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a proposal in front of the league to allow them to do it 5 years out. The idea being the more assets I have, the more likely you are to say yes to my trade proposal. If I can sweeten with more first round, second round, whatever the picks may be. But if I can go 5 years deep as opposed to 3, we might see more trades.
Is this the Kevin Demoff tweet?
He kind of thumbs up it. Yeah.
Okay.
He said his take was, at least my understanding was, more trades generate more interest. More interest is just, generally speaking, really, really good for the league.
I am 100% on board with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
More trades, the better. Everybody's happy. They already own the offseason as it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With all these trades and everything going on. The only thing I'm worried about is there are some teams that are smarter than others.
Oh, sure.
Somebody's going to get fleeced.
Not my problem as long as I'm on one of the smart teams.
Right. Somebody's going to, like, if you trade 5 years out and you're wrong, you're going to be, like, bad forever.
Well, think about this. Think about how the Clippers went about doing it. And I'm not even saying the Clippers made a bad decision when they traded, all their picks to go get Paul George. But it swung everything. Paul George was good for the Clippers, but it never really hit the way that they wanted to. SGA was in the deal. They built that team in Oklahoma City in large part with all of those picks. But the Clippers also got a great player in Paul George. You just never know how it's going to shake out. But it's got to hit, because if you're sending everything else out and it doesn't hit.
Okay, so basketball, I think I would do it. If I can get a transcendent talent like Luka or a young LeBron or a Kobe, right? A young Kobe or a Shaq. I'll give you every pick I got to get that guy, as long as it's there for me. I don't know if there's any football player in the world right now, currently, ever, maybe Bo Jackson, that I would give up 5 years worth of picks for.
What if you could have done this 3 years ago for Patrick Mahomes?
I didn't know that then.
Well, he'd already won a couple Super Bowls at that point.
I mean, but to make a trade? Or
like Patrick Mahomes cashes in a couple of Super Bowls pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? That's the guy that I need for the next 12 years. You can have everything I want.
Oh, my God. Okay, maybe him.
Yeah.
Maybe Patrick Mahomes. But, dude, that's a lot.
Oh, no, I'm not saying
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, man. We may be cosmic dust by that. You never know.
I just like the idea of more. Because, look, what are the two of the most popular days in the regular season during the basketball season and Major League season? It's the trade deadline.
Yeah.
It's the trade deadline, right? Where, hey, who did we get today? And especially we get closer and closer. Somebody overpaid. Somebody got fleeced, to your point. The NFL trade deadline, the guys move, but it's not like that because just fewer guys move. But if you could trade more of those guys at the deadline or even in the offseason during free agency, even as we get closer to the draft, hey, listen, I got to get my hands on Mendoza. Let's just say, got to do it. Hey, 2 pick, no way. 3, no, 4. Like, all of a sudden, we got crazy stuff happening on draft day. That'd be fun.
Aaron was always in his prime. Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
It might take 5 years worth of draft picks for me to trade him.
But here's the other thing. I'm with you.
It may be, yeah.
Nobody's got a crystal ball. Like, you just don't know. Like, Aaron Donald, turns out, literally had a 10-year career, and 10 years of it were prime.
Yeah. You never know.
You just don't know.
That's what I mean. Somebody's going to get fleeced. You're going to trade away everything for a guy, and that guy is not going to be that dude, and you're going to stink forever. You'll never get out of it. The Raiders, at least the Raiders, are trying to get their fan base back to the glory years.
Yeah.
That's why they keep swinging and missing.
I get it, but I want to use the Clippers as an example again. The Clippers, there weren't too many people saying don't do that for the Clippers because it basically landed them Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Yeah.
And the Clippers had never really made a splash of any note. This was their opportunity to kind of say, hey, we're here to do it. Now, it didn't work the way they wanted to, but just because it didn't work doesn't mean it wasn't the right thing to do at the time.
This is true.
And I don't you listen to Doc Rivers, he'll tell you he knew SGA was getting ready to do that. Oh, then why'd you let him out the room?
Maybe he got vetoed.
Maybe.
Overruled.
Or he's rewriting history because it serves him. Not that he'd ever do anything like that. But anyway, sometimes it just doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't necessarily make it a bad deal. It just doesn't work.
You better be sure. It's even tough doing it for 1 year.
Yeah.
Like the Rams getting by without a first-round pick for 10 years.
They picked twice in the first round in 10 years.
Bro, you're not supposed to be good like that.
Not only have they been good, they've been very good.
They've won with it, and they keep winning. But I wouldn't advise going that route.
You better get it right. You better find a Puka Nacua in the 5th round.
Yes.
You better find a Kyron Williams in the 5th round. You better find some undrafted free agents that could start on your offensive line like Alaric Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got to get those really, really
and
right.
And a coach that knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would help.
And a Hall of Fame quarterback helps a little bit, too.
Yeah, no doubt.
That helps a little bit as well. Little shop talk coming up in just a little bit. A reminder that the USC women are back in the NCAA tournament tomorrow, taking on the Clemson Tigers. You can catch all the action starting with pregame at 11:30 a.m. Tip-off is at noon. You can hear it right here on 710 a.m. and streaming on the ESPN LA app. Fight on the Trojans in the NCAA tournament. Little shop talk straight ahead. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here to talk to you about Prize Picks. And, of course, I want to remind you, first and foremost, download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code Cappy. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 in lineups. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So, listen, here's the thing. Right now, basketball season, you got to shoot your shot, man. Prize Picks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Come on, that's $50. They make every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. I'm literally following the game while I'm on the Prize Picks app, and it's so easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get them right, you're cashing in. Now, I like a little flex play because you don't have to get everything right to still win. But on the other hand, the power play, you got a much bigger shot. Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. So download the Prize Picks app, use my code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Talk about stepping up. It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
LAFC are going to win in the final seconds in Costa Rica!
The Black and Gold have punched their ticket to the CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinals.
An absolute golazo from David Martinez!
Now, LAFC shift their focus back to MLS play, and they're bringing their perfect record with them. Next stop, a clash with Austin FC at Q2 Stadium. Can LAFC make it 5-0? Coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Smalls here. Look, I get it. GLP-1 weight loss shots are popular. They're everywhere. But not everyone is thrilled about weekly injections. So what if your GLP-1 was as easy to take as a mint? That's why I want you to know about compounded terzepatide. It's a mint-flavored tablet you simply let dissolve under your tongue. No needles. It's designed to help curb appetite and reduce cravings, even sweets and carbs, which are my personal enemies. And when hunger's under control, it's easier to eat less. Stay away from the junk foods that trip you up and tackle your weight loss goals head on. And this is important. The compounded terzepatide is recommended by the medical board of the wellness companies, the doctors I trust. Look, if you're serious about getting your weight under control and weekly shots aren't your thing, I strongly encourage you to look into terzepatide. Getting started is fast with an easy online physician consultation. Imagine discovering a no-needle option that fits your needs. Go to noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50. That's noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
We need to bring those guys back. They were funny.
They were funny.
Yeah.
I just had one of those dad revelations, Trav. It happens.
What do you got?
My kids got this little variety show. Her and her buddy are doing this little recess rap.
Okay.
Recess rappers.
Okay.
They're talking about their school, all this type of stuff. She keeps asking me, am I going to be there? So they're starting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, sweetie, how do you expect me to get there from here to watch the show?
Yeah.
Well, we might go on last. It may be 7 o'clock. I said, I'll get there if I can, right? Then I realized, I think she needs me there. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't just want me. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's performing. So I think
That's cute.
she needs me to be there.
for sure.
I got to make it there. Okay. That's why I'm
Go now.
You could have
I'm
left
not
early.
going now, but that's why I'm going to borrow
No,
the Tapatio.
go. You could have told me.
Made
Just
some food in
go.
the car. I just need some hot sauce.
Go.
Come
Go.
on,
10
we
minutes.
ain't. I'm just telling you.
We can talk. I got a whole sheet of stuff that
Let's
Lauren
go.
gave
Come
me.
on.
We can do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Come on.
You have all of our permission to go.
Thank Yeah, you
can-
Or
you can
not
jam
my
out.
permission. You don't need our permission. You have our support.
You don't got my
Oh,
permission. You need to stay.
Look at you.
Ain't nobody care what you. I'm just
Look
kidding.
at you. Come on.
Happy 69th birthday to director Spike Lee.
Right.
Oh, he's amazing.
Spike Lee joint. 40 Acres of the Mule. Your favorite Spike Lee movie?
Tell me some of them, and I'm going to think about it.
Inside Man.
Not bad.
Do the right thing.
Do the right
Do
thing.
the right thing. Okay.
What's the one, the black and white one? Jungle Fever.
Oh, Jungle Fever was wild. Give me some more.
The Five Bloods.
I don't
The
think I saw
Netflix
that one.
That was the pandemic movie, wasn't it? Yeah, The Five Bloods.
I don't think I saw the Five Bloods.
Okay, we're seeing.
Yeah.
We're seeing.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the right thing.
Do the right
School
thing.
Days.
Maybe Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever was good. I like Inside Man. That was really good.
Yeah.
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 Heist.
Heist movies are always
Always
gonna win.
good.
They're
Yes.
always going to win.
I went to New York when it was the 30th anniversary for Do the Right Thing, and he had like a whole block party.
Oh, yeah.
They had renamed the street. Oh my God, amazing time.
My first was She's Gotta Have It. Yeah.
Black Klansman.
Oh, God, yeah. Done. Hands down,
that's
done.
the one.
Okay.
That's the one. That's with Denzel's kid.
Denzel's kid. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What's it? He played for the Rams
He
briefly.
did. I told you when Denzel.
John David Washington. That's what
when
it is. Yeah.
Denzel walked over to me
Yeah.
to ask me about his son, and Denzel did the Denzel walk, and I'm like, Denzel. Excuse me. You're
Denzel.
right. It's Denzel Washington.
That's right.
He did the Denzel walk, and I'm like, he really does walk that way.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
super cool.
Terrific.
Yes.
He's terrific. All right, some of the national days today. Today is National Alien Abduction Day.
National Alien Abduction
Yeah, I don't
Day?
know why that needs a national day. But
I don't know
here's,
if I believe
Here's
it.
the question. Well, that's what I want to get into. I am 100% certain that there is other things out there that are intelligent and that are self-aware the way that human beings are self-aware. What I'm not entirely sure is if they've been here, but I would tend to say probably yes.
Okay.
But did they abduct anybody? Like, that's the part where you lose me. Does anybody in this room think that people have been abducted by aliens?
Some people believe they have.
I know they do. Do you?
No.
Yeah. Do you?
No.
Nah.
No? Wilbert?
Wilbert?
No.
Okay.
You thought a little
What
bit
do you
about
think
that.
a fish thinks?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, his buddy just whoop.
Goodbye.
Yes, I think people have been abducted by aliens. Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
But
there
why
it goes.
do they always want to probe us? Like, that seems like a really weird thing that would be their first thing. Like, why not cut our heads open?
Right.
See what's going on. Like, but why the probe? Why do we got to do that?
You know what's so funny? Because we were talking about like TV shows and everything. And Christian says, we are aliens reality show. And they're like, God, these people are stupid.
Yeah, well,
like,
that's probably
Must
true,
see
too.
TV.
It is International Ravioli Day, or National Ravioli Day.
I
should
love
say.
ravioli.
What's your favorite kind? And because I have a very specific answer, and you're all going to be appalled.
Chef Boyardee.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right out of the
Whoa.
can. By the way,
Yeah.
don't even need to heat it up.
Really?
Wait, what?
Straight out of the can.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, man. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Greatest thing
No.
going.
Now, if you're going to
Yeah.
heat it up, that's fine too, but
Yeah.
let's put it in one of those little baking dishes. Let's grate a bunch of mozzarella cheese on top of
Oh.
that thing.
Now you're talking.
And go from there. Maybe
Let's
add
go.
a little more sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been disappointed
Oh.
in you.
See, I like the beefaroni.
It's
Oh.
the same thing. It's
Same
just
thing.
a different shaped noodle. It's
Exactly same
exactly
thing.
the same thing. There's, like, I guarantee you, if you go on the list of ingredients, they are the same ingredients in the same order in the same proportion. It's good.
Super. It's really good.
I was thinking you were going to say something drastically different, DeAndre, and then you came out with
I
that.
did that as a joke.
Don't joke around about
No.
beefaroni. I'm
No.
not kidding that. Today in 1930, Kentucky Fried Chicken was founded as Sanders Court and Cafe.
You're kidding. That was the first name? Sanders Court and Cafe.
Harlan Sanders, I believe, is his name.
Really?
Yes.
When's the last time you had KFC?
I couldn't even remember.
Me either.
Yeah.
I've had Popeyes recently.
Yeah, I've had Popeyes in the last year.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't had KFC in forever.
I'll tell you what, though, if you put a bucket in here, I would do work.
Ooh,
Come
give
on.
me the biscuit
Yeah.
with the gravy and the mashed
Come
potatoes
on.
and coleslaw. Oh, yeah.
Remember the bowl? The bowl with the gravy?
Okay, here's the question.
Come on. Yeah,
When was the last time you had a piece of fried chicken that you didn't think was good? Ever?
Ooh.
Like, even stuff like the grocery store. It's like, I get it's not the best thing you've ever had, but it's like, yeah, I'll eat that.
Recently.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
really?
it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, just someone was trying to impress.
Oh.
It was their first time out trying fried chicken. It just did not work.
Really?
Yeah, it was just.
That's disappointing.
That's okay. They tried.
See, I'm spoiled, man, when it comes to fried chicken.
Yeah.
I
So
got-
am I.
My taste buds are real high when it comes to fried chicken. I got family from down south, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
there
I'm
you
not
go.
saying that's not better. I concede that that's probably the best fried chicken you've had, but, man, just bucket,
Yeah,
I'll eat it. The
yeah,
bag
yeah.
from Albertsons, I'll eat all of
Come
it.
on.
Okay.
Give
Yes,
it to me
sir.
right now.
Have you guys tried the
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That foil bag
Yes,
that they
give me
put
the
all the
bag.
pieces in. It's
Give me the
amazing.
bag.
Have you guys tried crispy, crunchy chicken?
Is that a brand name?
No, that's that gas station
That's the
chicken.
gas station
Nah,
chicken.
Man,
Was that
nah.
Funchy?
Wait, no. Okay, listen. I was on that same thing, DeAndre, like, oh, it's gas station chicken. But then I tried it, and I was like, oh, that chicken not
I
bad.
do not throw shade at gas stations that actually cook their own food. I'm telling you, the best Greek
Not
food I've ever had
bad.
was in
Yeah.
the back of a gas station in Houston.
I'm not gonna turn my nose
Wasn't
up.
even
No.
close.
Listen, Buc-ee's ain't bad.
I was about to say, was it Buc-ee's?
Yeah, but no, Buc-ee's actually pretty good, but this was a literal Shell station on the corner by my work, and they had a little kitchen in the back, and they made the owner of the gas station was this Greek guy. He made all the food himself. It was amazing.
Perfect. Yeah.
Just amazing. And as always, there's a Wilt Chamberlain on this day. Became the first center in NBA history. I'm going to ask you guys this real quick. He led the league in assists that season.
Wow.
You want to take a guess at what his average assists, his APG was the season he led the league in assists in 1968? DeAndre?
I
11.
got the thing here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said 11.
It's a little high, but not that high. 8.5.
8.5.
A center led the league in assists with 8.5. He probably averaged, 35 a night that
Right.
night, too?
Wow. Wait, you
Pretty
mean
stupid.
points?
And other things. It was announced on this day in 1989 that Cincinnati Reds manager Pete Rose was under investigation.
Wow.
They're not quite old enough to remember. That was an enormous deal. And all of a sudden, this is, again, think about this. This is spring training. Word goes out that Pete Rose is under investigation by baseball for gambling. Biggest thing you've ever seen.
You were a Pete Rose fan at one point?
I never was a Pete Rose
really?
fan.
Okay.
I respect Pete Rose and
Yeah.
what he could do, but Pete Rose's style was not my style.
Not your style? Okay.
Yeah, Pete Rose was not my favorite guy, but I certainly understand who he was and what he did.
It was told to me about I'm not supposed to like him for this reason.
Yeah. Pete was incredibly polarizing, and Pete got a lot of hits. LeBron James became the youngest player at 20 years and 80 days to score 50 points in a game. He scored 56, and like they did a lot in the early part of his career, the Cavaliers lost that game. Yeah.
You know, if anybody can get you through this, Luka, it's LeBron. He's been there.
Come on, man.
Lean
You
on
know
him.
what his teammates were? I mean, Boobie Gibson.
Big Z.
Yeah,
Zdrunas
no,
Ilgauskas.
it's Big Z.
That's right. Have a great weekend to everybody. Enjoy it. DeMarco, you have a good time. Laura, you have a good time.
We're off
Wilbert, thanks for
Monday.
pitching in. We are off on Monday because the Lakers play, and we will see you all on Tuesday. Oh, no.
Lit.
I got to start my week with lit. Maybe I'm getting sick. We'll see.
The Loan Exchange is proud to introduce the Free Closer, a jumbo 30-year up to $3 million with no closing costs. You could save around 40